It's the Bob and Tom Show.
B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. A couple of frat guys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pig Swine and Soiree dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, so to save a little money, they got one from this hippie that smelled kind of funny. And the next thing they knew, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty, too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Found a store with the sign, said their beer was coldest, so they sent in Brad, because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar, walked over to where all them registers are, laid his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk looked, he turned, he looked back up, he stopped, he said, "Son, I'm not going to call the cops, but I'm going to have to keep this card." The guys both took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Oh, how happy we would be had we only brought a better fake ID on this B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. They found this other old hippie named Sleepy John. He claimed to be the one from the Robert Earl Keen song, so they gave him all their cash. He bought them some brew. It was a beautiful day out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. They made it back up front to their seats just in time so they could sing with all their friends. They say the road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show, ladies. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
Not just any news desk, the SILAC
Right.
Insurance news desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Hi, Pat. There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
He's over there at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Howdy do indeed. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wife Sports Desk. And here's the one, the only, the man, Tom Griswold.
Why, pass.
And don't ever forget what Tom said.
Have you met the snake?
That's right. Have you met the snake?
Well, hello.
We have a snake in the news today.
Oh.
Somebody met a snake.
Oh,
I didn't really want to.
Oh, boy. That's a rough one.
Snakes give me the willies. I know Josh is on the other side.
This story is also coming up, something we haven't thought about for a while.
Christmas?
That's kind of coming up. But
Santa was on an elevator I was on yesterday.
Tiger King.
Is he coming out of
Tiger
prison?
King?
No, Tiger News.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Another idiot. Oh, look at the Tigers.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Why?
Pat
Yeah,
the
I don't know
tiger.
why. Why do they?
Yeah, we'll find out. It's people are idiots. That seems to be one of the themes of this show.
Well, I think the success of this show is people are idiots.
I'd like to pet a tiger, too, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. I'd like to pet a cobra.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to.
I'm going to pass on that. We have, as usual, a bunch of cool animal stories.
What is that called? Your ego, your id? Won't let you do that? Your sense of well-being or something? Isn't that right? Like something.
I don't know exactly what the term is.
And then the superego. I
Superego.
forget the three exactly what does what. But
yeah. And your mother did something to you or something?
Yeah, something about you.
Yeah,
If you were all id, you would just do whatever you wanted.
That's right. All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Tom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. We have interesting news from the world of sports coming up. And, of course, it'll be failed to mention news with Jeff Oskay.
Yes, sir.
Or we'll review some of the things that we've talked about all week long in the news. I'm very excited, by the way, about some guests coming up next week. Joe Theismann We'll be
talk to 7 next week. Yes, we will.
Wow.
About the upcoming NFL season. We're all kind of we're poised. We're waiting. We're in a holding pattern now. Last weekend of preseason games, and then the real season starts.
And we will have our contest once again. Details coming up.
Our long national nightmare is almost over.
But you'll get to do your picks, and you could win some great prizes.
That's right.
We did it last year. Had a lot of fun.
There at the end, I had some fun. Yeah.
Each winner each week will get to choose against Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week. So we'll give you the details on that coming up, I believe, starting next week. Am I getting this right? So we'll let you know how that's going. Now,
it's almost the NFL season, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over.
Yeah! Okay. I'm going to start playing it for the NHL season, too. The first puck drops.
Oh, you don't have to do that. That's okay. But yeah.
When does the first puck drop, Josh?
I don't know the exact date. I haven't looked.
Oh.
It's John Madden used to say there should be a bigger deal made out of opening day of the NFL. There's no bunting. There's no...
baseball sort of has that.
No celebration.
Baseball gets the opening day celebration.
The marching bands and stuff. Yeah, but I would argue that football is more popular than baseball. I mean... right?
I think by attendance, it is. But the thing is, why don't they?
I don't know.
It's up to the team, right?
They separated it for. It's not on Sunday now; it's on a Thursday night, which really doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that waters down the kind of.
Yeah.
And didn't it always used to be the Reds? And,
We're talking about football.
no, I mean the opening. I'm saying the
Opening
opening
day
of
used to be the
baseball.
Reds.
They've watered that
When
down.
I was a kid, everybody was. I grew up in Central Ohio, big Reds fan, and opening day we'd all skip school, or if you were in school, they'd roll the TV in and we could watch opening day.
No way!
And it was like 12:05 or 12:10.
Cool.
And now it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or some noise. Boy, oh boy.
I'm sure
It's
there's
no
money
good.
involved. But we'll look forward to the NFL season. Any exciting sporting news coming up today?
We had a couple of preseason games last night. We'll talk about it. I think we have a Joey Votto story coming up. He's recently retired from technically from the Toronto Blue Jays, but actually from the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll talk tattoos. Any of you guys thinking about getting a tattoo? I could lead you. I can walk you down the path.
Your buddy's going to be on my podcast coming up soon. Donnie.
I could help you. Donnie, my man.
Yeah, the tattoo artiste.
The tattoo story we have today is disturbing,
Oh, is it?
to say the least. Yeah.
If you were to get a tattoo, what would you get?
I don't know.
Probably your kid's name.
I would not do anything. The woman in this tattoo story is more than 98% of her body is inked.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
See, that's...
But that's only
What 2% isn't?
that's
what I
only the
don't-
beginning. Well, she also has something like 19 genital piercings.
oh, hey, now you're talking.
So
19.
That's a lot of metal down there.
yeah, that's just that area.
Don't travel
Yeah.
with her.
What about her nipples?
They're gone.
What?
Nipples are
What do you
gone.
mean they're gone?
She did one of those.
They're removed.
What?
Smooth as a Barbie doll, huh?
Yeah. When you're and then I made the mistake of clicking on it to see what she looked like, and
A lot of body mod.
it's going to be a while before I get over that.
Why would you take those off?
Why would you do
you?
anything like that?
I'm constantly amazed at how passionate people are against getting tattoos. Like your stance about it is puzzling. Like I wouldn't get an ear gauge, but I don't think any
tattoos are
less
okay.
of a person because they do have an ear
No,
gauge.
I'm just saying I don't think having 98% of your body inked is a good idea. 19 genital piercings. I think we're approaching mental illness now.
But what business is it of yours?
Hey, fine, no, go for it. Just don't get in front of me in the TSA line, okay?
Yeah, that's the thing. She's going to get pulled aside.
They're taking the wand down there and beep, 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 beep.
Although,
they're taking it over by her ass. Beep, beep.
There's nothing funnier than being with Tom on a luncheon and the waitress comes up with something piercing her nose, and he'll get that quizzical look on his. I wonder
Judgment, not your strength. eh?
what's going on there. So I won't ask you what's good here because you don't know. Is that right? Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
And I don't get the facial tattoos. That's really bad. And there's certain...
There are many tattoo artists who won't do anything on your face. Absolutely not.
Probably a good policy.
Yeah, it's probably a good policy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to get something backwards on my forehead, like ambulance or something.
So you could look in the mirror in the morning.
I thought that'd be funny, yeah, and remind myself of, ambulance.
Quite clever. I'm sure somebody
Quite clever.
I'm sure someone's done that.
Get the Last Supper on your
Oh,
forehead.
I'm sure.
I mean, I told you that the guy had on the back of his neck had the barcode.
Yeah.
And I couldn't resist. I asked him about it, and it was his brand of cigarettes. And he said it would actually scan. So, handy.
Does the price go up, or do you get that price the whole time?
Yes. I don't think
Are they like forever cigarettes?
That's a fair question. I assume it stays the same.
No, I bet
they could change the code, right?
I don't think they can, but I bet they can change the information that the code provides.
Right. That's probably what they changed.
So they leave the
same number,
barcode the same, but the
information.
They can change the price if they want. Well, nevertheless, it's certainly an original idea, and bravo to the artist for getting it right. I mean, you get one of those lines wrong, and it's no good.
He really likes cigarettes.
But we'll find out about the lady with no nipples. And
They're gone.
Yeah, that was I think maybe the most disturbing thing about that whole article.
That's weird.
Yeah, weird. You think so? 98% of her body tattoos.
What did she get tattooed over her nipples? Do you know? Did you see?
Nipples. Isn't that odd? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she had artificial. Yeah, she also has her tongue split.
Oh.
So we can,
that's too snake-like.
Yeah, that's not.
I can't imagine.
Although fellatio must be a real adventure, though, I would think.
Yeah.
Siamese.
What?
No, you're right. I mean, there's got to be.
Siamese tongue.
We're all adults.
Yeah. Okay. Well, not all of it. The point is, coming up, we also have two Starbucks stories this morning. Rather interesting. And
you did not go this morning. You were are you jonesing over there?
It's because Godwin's got a problem, so I had to spend 20 minutes redoing something. And
It's not a lot worse than what it really is.
That's why we
just an email issue. I don't have a problem.
No, but I had to sit here and copy everything over.
Well, thank you for helping.
Thus I
Don't
have
complain afterwards when you helped.
Thus I have no coffee.
Hey, we all need to say
look,
hi
I have
to
some water. Oh boy.
We all need to say hi to my daughter Ellie. She's listening down there in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
so say
hi,
good morning,
Morning, Ellie.
Ellie.
No one calls her Ellie but the family. So
She's up early.
I call her Ellisaurus Rex.
Ellisaurus Rex. That's good.
Should have become a lawyer.
Oh.
She'd be Ellie Law. Ever think about that?
You ever think about that?
I think she's got a wonderful job. Daddy flies for free. Shout out.
Is she an Eleanor?
No, she's an
Isn't
Ellen.
that the name of a porno movie? Daddy Flies for Free.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry,
Hey, baby,
We're
you
talking about her kid.
It's not a great title for a porn.
Hey, baby, you want to see the famous helicopter?
That's what I always tell her, though. She's
you
my daughter.
you ever do the helicopter move, Josh? Also known as
It's been a while.
the Charlie Chaplin.
My daughter's 31, never been married. Ergo, she's a virgin. So
Yes.
I'm very proud of her.
Yes.
There we
Very
go.
nice.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the way it should be.
It's the way it should be.
This
Wouldn't you agree,
is
Tom?
a good time for me to be quiet.
You want to say something horrible, don't you? All right. Let me tell you about Raycon's earbuds. They're the best-selling everyday earbuds, and now they've been, I'll take the upgrade. That's right. You get active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity. It lets you pair with 2 devices at once. Plus, quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. The ergonomic design to comfortably fit the widest range of ears and optimized gel tips for a cozy custom fit. We got our Raycons, the upgraded everyday earbuds, because we are somebody. And we got the brand new colors, too. The blush violet, the forest green, the royal blue, the classic black for evening wear, maybe the Met Gala. Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. You'll get up to 40% off everything on Raycon's website. Just go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we're going to do a little bit of research into yesterday's program, see if we can dredge anything interesting out of that. Also, we have another idiot flying. Boy, maybe we should start issuing a test before you can get in the plane.
I've long been a champion of this. Just once a year, a general IQ test. Nothing, but nothing. And if you're under 100, you're out of here.
Well, see, I'm a little strong. If you do something, they have to turn the plane around, open the door, Toss them out. Hey,
Toss 'em out.
we're done with you. Out the door. See you later. Good luck.
Lock them up.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Once again, Clayton Anderson. This is called
In the Dark.
Okay, great. Go for it.
All right. My baby's got a little secret. She knows I know how to keep it. Ain't trying to tell nobody. She likes it a little bit naughty. She don't mind giving up those kisses. That ain't nobody's business. She's down anytime as long as I keep it in the dark. With her lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark. She only lets me love her in the dark. Yeah, she only lets me love her in the dark. My sound is scandalous, but that's how I handle it. 'Cause I know she's mine on mine, just as long as I keep it in the dark. With her lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark. Hey! This is Pat's solo time right here.
This is me on the guitar. Thank you.
So I don't even know. Every guy wanna take her home. That ain't what's going on. No, no, no. She's right here by my side. Going home with me tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She likes to keep it in the dark. With her lights down low. Nothing but her high heels. Talking about a smoke show. She got my number. We keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark. With her lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark.
Yes, sir. Wow. How good is that?
Sitting back down to Bedford.
Clayton Anderson. That's great.
That's a hit.
Really cool.
Yes.
That song is a hit.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Glad that we're back. I just suffered through 6 minutes of Josh and Christy shopping for candles.
No, we weren't. You weren't even paying attention.
Yes, and then Josh goes, I've got a coupon.
No, we were looking for an avocado tool.
Yes.
You tool.
And you know what?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
I
we
do
did.
have a coupon, and what's wrong with that?
He goes, I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond today because I have a coupon. And he'll get a coupon.
I'm going to get candles and an avocado tool.
Yep.
What are the
I'm
what,
going to pen it, a T-shirt.
what kind of candle are you getting?
What flavor candle are you looking for?
I like pumpkin. That's right.
Oh, now's a good time for that.
Yeah.
Good time of year.
I'd object, but I happen to have
Do you ever go into
pumpkin
a
candle myself, so end of my
Do
objection.
you ever go into a store and pick up something and you don't really look at the price and you take it up to the register and they go $101.98 and you go, what?
What?
I did that.
$101.98?
I bought 2 candles. You know those 2 little wooden candles I have on the kitchen?
Yes.
Those are $50 a piece.
No kidding. I mean,
I couldn't believe.
That's why off the air I asked Christy, why are candles $95?
Yeah. And I said,
Plus,
what?
people are stupid enough to
And
pay it.
being a media darling, I couldn't say, well, I just need to put this back.
Yeah.
I'd rather not pay $50 for a candle. But I said, I'd wipe my butt with 20s. I don't care.
Oh, boy,
Now, was it an anatomically correct phallic candle of some sort?
Yes, I could use it to aid my masturbation. That's right.
Oh.
I should probably use
something
help
from the
instead.
Liberace
Christy, to answer your question,
collection.
What was my question?
when you guys were
stand you.
talking about avocados, you asked if there was an avocado vodka.
10 best avocado drink alcohol recipes. There are, yes,
you can
something
make
called avocado.
I'm sorry, what? Avocado too, Tom. No. I think Chick does also.
Avocado. That's a Russian bluegrass band. Now it's avocado. That's a Genesis song. Isn't it?
How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey, hi, it's Tom coming up Monday morning in the Bob and Tom Show. We'll bring a little music from Mr. Pat Godwin.
Got a whole piano in there.
Sure.
July's got the sunshine. April has a shower.
That's Monday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Friday starts the week. Oh, I guess it does start the weekend. Yeah, it really does. Got big plans for the weekend, Tom? I know you look forward to Saturdays and Sundays. Or as you like to refer to it, brutal. They're brutal.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I have a child that is not well. So
Are you could pressure wash some stuff?
Pressure wash my daughter.
I know you could go out and then, stay on the homestead, but still be busy by doing something.
I got plenty to do.
All right.
I'm just looking at something, Chick, and I'm not quite familiar with this.
I'll try to help it if I can.
The 2024 NFL ELO rating or the LO rating?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a power ranking. I was doing some NFL research, and I stumbled on these.
Are you sure it's ELO?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Maybe it's just LO, but it's capital E, lowercase LO.
Well, there must be something around the sentence that gives you a clue as to what they're doing.
It says the following table is a list of NFL teams with their ELO ratings and projected wins for the season.
You just wanted to play the song.
Oh, I know. Yeah, ELO's on tour, by the way. This is Jeff Lynne has taken the band out for the last time. If you get a chance, go see him.
A lot of people ask me, they say, Josh, what's your favorite ELO song? And I have to say Mama Bell. Have you ever heard Mama Bell?
Oh, yeah. Very good.
No, I love Mama Bell. Yeah. Mama Bell, I gonna get you.
So many nice songs.
Yeah, I agree.
I love that ELO.
That's a Randy Newman song.
I know.
Now, I will push on. I don't know what
how
these
original
are.
By putting... Okay.
What, you don't like Randy Newman?
Very few and far between.
Short
Randy.
people?
Got a friend in me.
I Love L.A., all the great...
Rolling down Imperial Highway.
Yeah. Big
nasty red on your side.
By my side.
Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north.
Woo.
Now, don't you... Pat, isn't that something in your repertoire, your version of...
Randy Newman, attempts the Beatles, sure.
I love that.
Randy Newman attempts the Beatles. Hey, Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. There you can start to make it feel better. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Only 8 more minutes. Na 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 na.
Thank you, Pat.
Everybody
got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
I recommend the album Good Old Boys.
Good Old Boys.
Top 10 of all time. It's a work of genius.
Top 10 of all time.
It's a work of genius.
Top 10 of all the albums ever made.
There's nothing even close to it. History.
I listened to it and enjoyed it, but top 10.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a big footprint.
I think like that too.
It's a beautiful.
Zowie.
You probably haven't heard it, but I'm recommending it. Just go get it. Trust me.
I like that. Per your recommendation, I was putting together a piece of furniture, and I listened to it.
Per your recommendation, I stay as far away from it as I can.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roger.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
This is good stuff.
You're missing a lot. Now, we have...
best first album by anyone.
Boston.
Cars.
Pete Yorn.
That is a brilliant album.
Pete Yorn. Music for the morning after. You can't touch
just
it.
insane.
Every song. You can't touch it. I'm sure you're not familiar with it.
I'd have to give
you
it
know
some
what?
thought.
Top 10
Every song.
ever.
It's great.
Best albums ever made. Pete Yorn.
Okay.
Man,
I like what he did with Scarlett Johansson. That's good stuff. I have that album.
What would you like to do with Scarlett Johansson?
Ask her questions about the industry.
Yeah.
And, what do you think I would like to do?
Make sun tea out of her panties.
I'm sorry. I'll let you
You ever
move
think
on.
Colin Jost wakes up in the middle of the night, goes, gets a glass of water, comes back, looks in the bed, and goes, that's Scarlett Johansson.
Yes, I bet he does.
He has to.
He has to pinch himself for many reasons, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy heck. Yeah.
Well, it's time to move on. We have a little bit to review
Oh,
here.
I'm sorry. Okay, we're having... Yeah, we put an end to that.
Structure.
You kind of act like an ex-wife every now and then. You know that? You walk into the studio here, you see us kibitzing, having fun, laughing, and you think, well, I'll put a stop to that. Looks like you're relaxing and having a good time. You lazy bastard.
No, please expand more on your
We got shingles to put on the roof.
Scarlett
Let's go.
Johansson.
And be sure and listen for Josh's thoughts about things we learned during this presentation, as he always does.
I'll probably give the thoughts I gave yesterday and the day before.
We talked about riding the pumpkin. I don't remember riding the pumpkin.
Riding the pumpkin.
See, now we all, what did we say? What did we do?
it's a mess. It's a mess.
That was a recorded piece. So we have an update on pumpkin spice in the news and two interesting stories about it coming up today.
You know, as much as you want to be distinctive and different, you didn't want to do Today in History for the longest time. You didn't think it was a hack feature. This pumpkin spice thing, it's just everybody's talking about it. I'm sick of it.
Well, that's what they're talking about.
Sick to death of it. Why? Why do we have to join the lemmings, as you would say? Why?
We're weighing in on contemporary culture.
And mores.
I don't care what kind of eels you got.
He's a cockeyed optimist, isn't he? Yes, he is.
You select what contemporary culture we weigh in on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well,
it's either Bo Nix starting for the Broncos this year or the amazing portrayal of Paul Lind in Bye Bye Birdie. We get to take our pick.
Uh-huh.
Shake it up, shake it
This is
down.
not Bye Bye Birdie.
Yeah, it's better than anything.
I, for one, appreciated hearing that
Bye Bye Birdie.
pumpkin spice was now available. I didn't know.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you a fan?
I am a fan. Yeah, I get probably one or two a season. And then apparently, didn't Starbucks have one last year, too, that was like a caramel apple or some kind of baked apple pie thing that I didn't get to try.
I have the list.
Oh, okay, cool.
There we go.
Now you're talking. Now
You want to do it now?
They're autumnal treats.
Well, yeah, but there's a problem with it. If you go to the beginning of the story,
Starbucks. Go
people
ahead.
are upset because they're doing it earlier.
Oh,
Starbucks has launched its fall flavors earlier than ever. CBS News reports the chain's fall menu, which includes pumpkin spice, debuted yesterday, August 22nd, 2 days earlier than it did last year.
2 days?
2 whole days.
See, but it's creeping up. It's like everything else. A lot of schools are in session in various parts of this country. They're not recognizing the importance of Labor Day. What's next? Wearing white pants after Labor Day?
You can do that now. That's okay.
We had standards.
This will mark the pumpkin spice latte's 20th season.
Wow, that's surprising.
That is surprising.
But I'm telling you, they coincided with colleges going back.
Because sorority girls love their pumpkin spice.
Well, but do you think maybe colleges are going back too early?
Well,
actually,
most
they haven't
of them
changed
are
too
in.
much.
Yeah, they've always started a little earlier. But they get out for like a month at Christmas time.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Starbucks fall menu also will include the pumpkin cream cold brew, an iced pumpkin cream chai, an apple crisp oat milk macchiato.
That might be worth a try.
an iced apple crisp oat milk shaken espresso.
That might be worth a
That's
try.
just a milkshake.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
What is that, 4,000 calories?
4,000
I don't even
calories and
wanna
a
look.
million grams of caffeine.
Sugar. A raccoon cake pop. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, that's interesting.
And a pumpkin cream cheese muffin.
That
I
sounds
hope
delicious.
I hope
great
it's
too,
a
yeah.
raccoon paw holding the cake. That's what I hope.
Those cake pops. Ooh.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Starbucks early fall rollout is part of a polarizing trend among some retailers
Polarizing.
to roll out seasonal goods at ever earlier dates as they
See?
seek to pocket consumer dollars.
This is why they just need to make money.
But don't you have any? This is keep it going. It talks about
Some stores have been stocking Halloween items as early as June, which has led to the emergence of the term Summerween on social media.
That's fine.
My kids
Just
love
don't
it.
do it. If you don't like it,
don't
do
participate.
it.
It's up to you.
We've had-
Why is that? This is like you drive by road construction. Oh, this is an outrage. Well, find another route. Don't worry about it. Jesus. This movie's awful. I don't know how I got in here to see it.
You're the type of people you want the McRib available at all times.
That's not true.
No seasonality. Nothing's different.
No, I wait.
Christmas in
I
July.
participate in the McRib because I enjoy it.
And you know how much I love Halloween. I still wait. It's not just because it's available doesn't mean you have to do it.
I don't want to see it.
Well, then don't go to the stores.
Okay, fine.
Not everyone, including us, more every day, are going to bend to your will. Okay? It's not going to happen.
I don't like everything all the time culture, to quote the Eagles. Okay, I'm sorry. So, Christy, let's.
Yeah?
We have another interesting Starbucks story coming up.
Who do you think came up with new and improved and available for a limited time only? Those guys.
Ad agency.
Madison Avenue. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Don Draper, of course.
Yeah, this is the same guys that came up with the domestic violence cigarette ads for Territon.
Oh, my God.
With the woman with the
Not
black
again.
eye.
Back there.
Well,
It's not what they were thinking.
well, that's the implication. Woman has a black eye, smoking.
There's a cat fight, maybe.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
that's all.
Madison Avenue, they're hey, we're going to sell cancer. We have Santa Claus smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Yeah, there's many things.
Was
that
there
they're
ever
doing.
a picture of Santa lighting up a
Yes.
dart?
Yeah, we talked about it the other day.
There's
that
a
he
picture
was-
of Santa Claus.
I know he was putting them in
He's
stockings.
putting Chesterfield.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
No, he's hanging.
I remember that.
He's
Yeah.
hanging packs of Chesterfield cigarettes from
Yeah.
the tree.
I think that's
Does
fine.
Santa ever smoke a pipe? Is he in any
yeah,
of that?
yes.
corn cob.
Oh,
that
yes.
iconography.
that's
I know
in the,
Frosty did.
Yeah, that's in
Frosty,
the Clement Moore thing. He's
Yeah.
the circles of smoke up his.
Yeah.
Probably a bong now. Like a big water pipe.
You think Santa switched to vape?
Didn't Coca-Cola come up with Santa and the cold temperatures and snow?
Yeah.
Good
That
for
old
that.
Coca-Cola Santa art is
Yeah.
classic.
But that's where that whole thing of the North Pole, that's
Right.
where that all came from. Well, now, to get back to Mr. McGee. And
Wait.
Denver Broncos starting quarterback is Bo Nix. And we
Santa lives on the North Pole. What are you talking about?
Well, we know that, but we didn't know it until Coca-Cola told us.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
He's
Thank
not
you.
at Starbucks opening up a new store with a pumpkin spice latte. See, that's the.
There's a new ABC song, and yeah, you guessed it, Tom hates it.
This is awful.
They've brought more attention.
I think
to
you
the
can argue
letters.
it's better.
I think it is better.
Really? You can force kids to learn script that they'll never use. Here we go. Here it is.
I will force my children.
B, C, D, E, F.
First of all,
I mean, look, it's
Obviously.
awful because it's for 1-year-olds.
one. It was just, well, now when you take a Quaalude, kids, you start to deliver things real slow.
Will those ever be back, Quaaludes?
I believe they were horse tranquilizers.
Yeah, they were.
Here we go. Here it comes.
The lemons?
But they've changed this. This bothers me.
14.
Son of a bitch.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
Okay, we get the
Tempo.
idea.
H, I, J,
comes.
K, L, M, N.
No, it's supposed to be LMNOP.
O-P-Q R-S-T.
Completely wrong.
O, P, Q, R, S, T, U.
They've lost.
V,
W X Y Z. Boom.
Musically, it's wrong.
Love it.
It doesn't. Pat, am I right? It doesn't resolve.
Yeah, try doing it backwards, too, on the side of a road.
Yeah.
I think you just answered my question, why some bands aren't having you produce their albums. Musically, you're wrong. Okay? I just want to tell you that.
This doesn't work. Sorry.
I think you're just used to hearing it one way.
Although when the Beatles brought Please Please Me in, it was a slow song, and George Martin came in and said, this is wrong.
Let's amp that up,
You need to speed it up.
Rock it out a little bit.
But you're not George Martin.
The man
is
was
my
a genius.
Please Please Me, one of the lesser.
I love Please Please Me.
That's a skip.
Is that a skip?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that the thing? Okay.
They're
Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you.
Come on.
It's about an insurance company.
Oh, you know what? I do like the come on.
They're good.
You know what it's about? An insurance company, Mutual Manual. You know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Please me, like I please you. Yeah.
Mutual Manual.
Huh?
That's a Mutual Manual. Was a date night back in Columbus with Mr. McGee.
Oh, yeah.
At the old Mutual Manual.
I'm touching it.
All right. Could we continue? Do you have anything over there?
Josh switched to boxer shorts as a younger man because he was concerned about his sperm count. And
they had a...
And he assumed that everyone has done that. Why isn't everyone wearing loose boxers?
Not really. Was the case.
That's exactly what you said. Why are children, they shouldn't wear boxers because they were not worried about their sperm count.
Is that true?
That is true. I mean, when we were having fertility issues, they did suggest that the man wear boxers.
And honestly, Chick, I feel like there was a campaign in my college or something that was like really hammering it. Really? And so it seemed to me that
About
it was everywhere.
count?
Yeah, so it seemed to me that it was everywhere, that you have to change.
And Christy, you had fertilization. There was no love there. There's no love.
Yes, stop it.
There's no love.
Can't grow. I mean, if the love isn't there, the ground's not fertile.
Oh, boy.
Ask Tom. Tom loves everybody.
That's why everybody's pregnant.
Yeah, everybody's pregnant.
He just looks at somebody.
Love.
Looks at
Have you ever thought about having a cult? You ought to be a cult leader. That's a good thing.
I think I kind of have one.
A little bit. Yeah, you got a good start. That's for sure.
Sugar-free Kool-Aid. And, we enjoyed the Bo Nix story because we...
that was a story ago. I tried to get over that. What did you want to talk about?
No, I just...
Bo Bice again?
No, Bo's in history. I was surprised how many Bo's we came up with. Bo Derek.
Bo Diddley.
The great Bo Diddley.
Sorry. Well.
Okay.
Let me tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. You know, I knew that I needed a top-notch security system there at the McGee compound because who knows, maybe someday I'll have a cult. And a good step one is to secure the compound. That's where Simply Safe comes in. I've had Simply Safe now for 10 years. I sleep better every night, knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me. And Simply Safe has exclusive live guard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds. How's that for response time? They receive your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders inside your home, warning them police are on their way. You can have the same peace of mind that I and so many of our listeners experience. And plus, we have a deal for you. Simply Safe offering Bob and Tom listeners 20% off a system. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer. 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That is simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Mr. McGee. Coming up, we have interesting things from the world of animals in the news. Also, an incredibly gross body modification story. She cut off her nipples. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
shall we?
Oh.
Now, comedian Dave Dugan has joined us here in the studio. And I understand you are in the process of downsizing. You're moving from your lifelong home to a smaller facility.
Oh, yeah.
By facility, I mean a home, not like
At last, a supervised facility.
The booby hatch.
Mother and I are downsizing. When you downsize, you have to have like some sort of cute nickname for each other. I call her Mother. She calls me, what is it? She bastard. and so, but it's a living hell for a hoarder to have to downsize.
Oh.
And then finding the place that you're going to move to. You know, everything's real important to everybody now with trendy fixtures and the backsplash and all. I just care about the water pressure in the shower. That's all I really care about.
Good. Fair
It's
enough.
got to be there should be a setting on a shower head called prison hose. Because I don't want to just get clean. I want to be punished. If I'm not getting what I want from that shower head, I'll taunt it. Is that all you got, Big Daddy? But when you downsize,
you want the Silkwood level.
Yes.
it presents a lot of arguments because of how much stuff I have held on to.
Yes.
And I've got a story about why I can't let go of it. Everything's got to I've still got my kids from the baby gap and it's like what do you think you're going to do with these? Well, I mean, when I got them, I thought maybe I would meet a Chinese imperialist guy and he'd want me to have my feet bounded, and then they'd get so tiny. What am I going to wear? Oh yeah, I got those baby Gap kids that I can.
Hey, Andy.
That's why you're single. That's all.
What?
Are we? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're back live.
Back with that.
Not your tongue.
He was talking about me because I went like this.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You see, you're not even aware of what you just did. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, our interview with Donald Fagan.
You're
from
so
Steely Dan.
stupid. You don't know what you're saying.
No, we're trying to make conversation. Just before the mic's open, Josh goes, "Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Yeah, that's right. He's excited about it.
Right.
It was something we had discussed.
Did you hear what Tom said? We were trying to make conversation. Tom doesn't
He didn't
have
speak a
conversations.
word during that break. He
Doesn't
kept
say
his
anything.
headphones
They
on.
invented the phrase, he talks at me.
You, yes.
I thought it was. I mean, Josh. Okay, you're on a first date. Let's just say, and there's some nice music in the background. You're at a nice restaurant, and the waiter comes up. You order some sort of cocktail. I assume. What's your beverage of choice?
I might have a tequila and a beer.
Together.
Beer.
Sure,
So,
yeah.
there you go.
Beer and a shot. Why not?
As you can
What
see,
he's
as you
thinking
can-
is, you don't look like an alcoholic. That's what he's thinking.
Oh no, I think he looks like one. And then
Farthest from the truth. But go ahead.
And then this young lady orders something, and then you say, as a conversation starter, "Hey, my new toilet seats. I just got a thing from Amazon. It's on the way." And then she goes,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he would do.
Waiter, could I get an Uber? I've got to get out of here. I got a thing.
My God, the way your brain operates.
I know, it's amazing,
Fascinating.
isn't it?
So your new toilet seat. Something you want to tell us why?
Well, we were talking because I'm tired of my vacuum cleaner, and Christy and I were talking about vacuum, and I'm going to order the one she has.
Yeah, you're replacing your vacuum.
I love my
I'm
vacuum.
tired of
And so to enter the conversation, you said, "Wow, that's really interesting. Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Because the other day I
hang on.
mentioned that I
Talked
broke
about it.
Josh, I love you, but I think he might be right.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying it's kind of a conversation killer, really.
I knew we only had 4 seconds left in the break.
It's kind of a funny thing.
I thought I would. Yes. You know what? I thought I was bringing up a topic that you would enjoy.
I get Josh. I know what he was trying to do.
Okay, sir, I didn't understand.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took just over a year, but about 6 months longer than I had in the pool, but it finally happened.
No, you had the under. I would have taken the under too.
Josh now openly hates Tom.
I had the under myself.
Congratulations.
But then they said I couldn't play because I could violate.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby, Josh Arnold, Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
The Dude Wipes. The Dude Wipe Sports Desk. A lot of useful things for the Dude Wipes. They're not just for butts anymore. Is that their slogan?
That's a good one.
Should we go with that?
Yeah.
Josh uses them when he goes fishing.
Yeah.
You can do the whole body.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we should run that? Because we're going to be talking to the founder of Dude Wipes coming up next week.
Oh, cool.
Should we run,
Mr. Dude?
Should we run that slogan by? They're not just for butts anymore? That's clean. It's not like we're saying they're not just for,
asses.
Yeah, you could be more precise. They're not just for cleansing anal tissues anymore. Or,
you want to say gluteal cleft, don't you? You love those words.
I do like gluteal cleft.
I'm sure I'll wipe down after doing the grass today.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah.
Especially if you get that mint one. Boy, that is refreshing.
Oh, it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Refreshing. Like a shower in the middle of the day.
Can girls use Dude wipes?
No, not at all. Of course girls can use them. Of course.
Oh, yeah.
I
wonder if they're contemplating lady wipes.
Lady of the
Well,
evening.
they were the answer to all the wipes out there that weren't very masculine. So
They could call them dudette wipes.
Okay.
Boy, he asked, you answered, and he didn't care for it.
Didn't care for
Never
it.
heard that before?
No.
Oh.
No such thing as a bad idea, Tom.
Yes, there is. Ever been to one of our meetings?
No.
Then you'd believe me.
Let's see. Where were we?
I was complaining about the season becoming too early.
You sure were.
Yeah. Well, are you guys gonna come to my New Year's Eve party this weekend?
It doesn't apply.
You know what? I would, because you would never have one. And
I'll have a New Year's Eve party this year. I just won't be here.
Yeah.
I won't be attending. I'm sorry, Chick, back to you.
We were talking yesterday about Joey Votto retiring from Major League Baseball. 17 years with the Cincinnati Reds organization. And here's Joey telling a story when he first joined the Reds. Here we go.
If you're on the Reds Major League roster for 10 years and the clubhouse staff likes you, then they bestow upon you a shirt. Bronson Arroyo has one, and I think the second. I think I've got one of two, or two of two.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
How often do you wear this? Is it something you do?
Every Sunday home game. And if the cleats are out there, I help clean the cleats, because this is,
Joey Votto cleans the cleats, Tom.
You have to do a little bit of work. So
there's the shirt they gave him.
Like literally like the.
They give you a clubhouse shirt.
Sort of thing that I would put up again, put side by side with my MVP award. So this is like one of the proudest days of my career right here.
MVP award and his clubhouse t-shirt.
Those clubhouse workers are great.
That's tells you everything you need to know about Joey Votto.
Very cool. Read his retirement statement. Very classy.
And he was going to the ballpark a couple days ago, and his Uber pulls up, and the Uber they're driving to the ballpark, and the Uber guy said, "You're going to the game, huh?" And Joey goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Are you one of the players?" And Joey Votto said, "No."
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Not anymore, Tom.
Yeah, Dad.
Retired.
Great career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Good guy.
Well, we go from an amazing professional athlete to Cleveland quarterback Deshaun Watson has general arm soreness, although I saw that he practiced yesterday, so I don't know what that means. I say he'll never take another snap in professional football. That was one of my outrageous predictions yesterday.
Okay.
All right. We talked about outhouses for what seemed like an eternity yesterday. Tom has never been to a Cracker Barrel. I don't know why you'd say that out loud.
I don't either. I can't imagine. Your kids would love Cracker Barrel.
Here's how little he knows about Cracker Barrel. Oh, is there one around here? Yeah.
5 minutes up the road.
And the reason it came up is actually quite interesting.
I bet it's
they
not.
sell old candies.
They sell Clark bars.
Yes, they do. They sell things.
I thought there was a fascinating story yesterday about, Josh, you'll help me with this one, please?
No.
Yes, what do you need?
Please.
We had a fascinating story about Angel Reese from the WNBA. The WNBA is great.
You understand how we got to Clark bars.
And Angel Reese put an X or a tweet out there, whatever, kind of calling out the Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's, whatever you call it. Anyway, they've done a deal with her. she's going to do a sponsorship thing, Angel Reese, for Reese's, which is really cool. And I just asked the question, do they still have Clark bars? Because I'm not a candy person, but that'd be a natural for Caitlin Clark. Bring back the Clark bar. And then we found out that they were kind of regionally available around Pittsburgh. And then someone texted us and said, no, they're actually at all Cracker Barrels. So let's get on this for Caitlin. Get the Clark bar.
What did you need my help with?
Verifying the fact that... Josh, you know your way around a candy bar.
But I admitted I don't think I've ever had a Clark bar.
You know, I love the fact that Ace is one of the loudest laughers when this topic comes up about candy and food. And good job, Tom.
No, I don't know what a Clark bar is.
Yeah, I'm not too. I mean, I know we figured it out, but
it's like, what is it, raisins and chocolate? or
No,
something?
there's no raisins in a Clark
Chunky
bar.
has the raisins.
What did I?
Those square.
That's not
chunkies.
any candy bar, Tom. That's
so
chunky.
Thank you, Kinky.
Crispy peanut butter spun taffy core coated in milk chocolate.
In any event, I just think it's nice when someone can have a fun tie-in like that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Angel Reese, it's better than if she did Metamucil for, I believe I said Reese's Feces would be an unfortunate tie-in,
yes.
I would say.
I think she should get the one size larger eyelashes to play basketball in. That's what I think she should do.
They're very big.
Tom's dog was drinking out of his toilet. I say no. Don't let her do that. Don't let him do that,
It's
Tom.
the boy dog, one of the boy dogs.
Don't do it. It's bad for him.
Lynn's supposed to go down. There are strangers in my house that are leaving the toilet.
Lynn? Who's Lynn?
What?
Strangers are in my house.
Oh.
You let strangers in your house, but you don't let your friends? God, I'm insulted.
I allow various tradesmen to use the toilet facility. There's a designated one, of course.
Naturally.
Cat got lost, but the cat was microchipped, so it was found, and Tom wanted to know if the microchips need charging, and I say yes, once a month. You have to open up.
It had been 11 years.
It looks like a Ziploc bag where
they found the cat. They found the cat like 500 yards from her house. I don't think she looked that hard. That's all I'm saying.
among
little guy.
a quote feral colony of cats.
Yeah.
That is something.
A colony's like 30, right?
I don't know what it takes to make a colony.
Aren't there like 100,000 in Chicago feral cats?
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they need them for the rats.
Do they have? This is another stupid question. Sorry. I know they have those air tags.
Mm-hmm.
Have they developed those for animals yet?
They have
They're called
them for animals.
microchips.
They're called microchips.
No. But the air tag, you can look at your phone and follow
you can.
it.
And
They
you
have
can-
collars. Yeah.
You can with the microchips.
They're built in.
There's an app, yes.
No kidding. That's great. I didn't know that.
No, it is good, yeah. With this lady, she just didn't know that her cat was chipped, right?
No, I think she did, didn't she?
Yeah, she chipped it.
She chipped it.
Oh, well, then why did she not?
I thought they had to I thought they have to find the animal, scan it, and then call you up.
Right. I don't think I don't know about the microchip, but I know you can buy a collar that has like an Apple AirTag on it,
That
so you
works.
can track your dog.
That'd be funny. Now he's in the toilet again. How do you know? I've got the air tag, and I can hear him lapping up the poop water. Okay. We're coming right back. We've got some some contemporary sporting news, and we do have an update on the notion of something called the summer penis. We'll find out about what that is. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Hello and welcome to the wildly successful Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just want to say, first of all, I really love your show. Really enjoy listening to it. I think you do a great job.
Well, kind words indeed. And thank you, caller, for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
No, Mr. Obvious?
Yes?
Here's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I got some kind of animal trapped in my house.
Oh, yeah, like a pest problem or something?
Yeah, well, it's even bigger than that. I think it's some kind of critter that's trapped down underneath my sink somewhere.
Oh, my. Now, do you live in a rural section of town?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I live on the outskirts of town here, and Well, here's the thing. I think it's caught underneath my sink, and I've opened the doors and my cabinets there and looked underneath, and I can't find it anywhere. But I can hear him down there making noise.
Oh, you say you got a critter and you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Well, it's kind of a growling, kind of, well, I'll try to imitate it for you. It's kind of like... kind of like that.
This is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you might be caught down there in the pipes.
Now, this is not uncommon for your rurally located homes to have a raccoon or a possum under the house. Now, but you say he might be stuck in the pipes?
Yeah, that's what it seems like because, in fact, I think that's how he's living there. He seems to eat stuff that my wife throws away down the sink after dinner. She'll wash the leftovers down the sink after we get done eating. I think that's what he's eating because I can hear him down there growling and chewing.
Huh. What was the sound again, caller?
Well, it's she'll put the stuff down there in the sink and run the water, and then you can hear him. It's kind of going, kind of like that.
Huh. Now, is there anything else that corresponds with the growling that your wife does there in the kitchen?
Well, it does seem like it usually happens whenever she tries to turn the light on. There's a light switch there, and she'll try to turn it on. Thing is, the light don't come on. I think the light bulb must be burnt out or something, but I can't even find a place to change the light bulb on it. Anyway, she'll try to turn that light switch on, and you can hear him down there just... seems to make him mad as anything.
This is in the kitchen under the sink, right?
Yeah. Yep. And, I figure he's caught in the pipes.
Right.
So I figured try to get him out of there. Well, I reached down there with my hands when I heard him growling. And I mean, that thing about ripped my fingers off. Bit into me. Boy, it hurt.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal.
So, is that something like a raccoon?
No, caller. It's
No, it's something littler like a mouse.
No, caller. It's a machine that's hooked to your drain pipe there under your sink that chews up food that makes it rinse right down the pipe there. It's an actual machine. It's not an animal at all.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I never made the connection. She does use it to get rid of the garbage.
There you go.
Sounds like a critter.
I know, yeah, it's not a critter. Thanks for calling, though, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. That'll do it for this week's show. Thank you, and good luck from everyone here on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, boy.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Maria, were you a temp?
I was a temp for a long time, about 7 years, and I was like how they make every job sound like, so crazy,
we do things a little differently around here. We're a bit of a nut house. Hold on your hat. It's going to be a wild ride.
But it never is. I trained people in at offices, so I was like, oh, the fax machine's a little tricky. Yeah, you got to dial 9 to get out. No, a lot of people try to use the fax machine. They go, oh, it's not working. I said, did you dial 9? Once a week, Rajiv... No, every day we get bagels in the kitchen. There was week. Rajiv made some mini muffins. That's on a Monday. Guess what that's called? Mini Muffin Monday. I wish offices would be as crazy as they always promise. You get trained in, be like,
take me out of your pocket. Hi, I'm Zachanthos, the talking rabbit. I'm in charge of the volcano. Don't worry, you'll be working for Thor. He's always scrabbling through the recycling looking for quartz. He's a dwarf. Nude. Anywho, lunch is from 12 to 1, but there is a wrinkle in time, so just try to get back any time for the quickening. Your flippers, your barbecue tongs. If you have any questions, go back to the 5th dimension. I'll be sitting there on my lily pad. My only question is, when do I start?
Yeah.
That is a good job.
Wow.
Man.
I love that. Dial 9 for the fax machine. Remember that. Everybody's crazy. No, they're not. Okay. Thank you. Maria Bamford is with us. Wow, that's brilliant. That's very, very funny.
Do you ever work in an office, Tom? I don't think you have you?
Worked in a restaurant, right?
No. It's an interesting experience. Bob, did you ever work in an office?
Oh, yeah. I have issues with authority, you might have.
I know. That's why I was asking. You know what struck me is it's so quiet.
What, in an office?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Well, you're still, that's if people are actually doing work, yeah.
And I had to work at a bank once when I was at Temp, and I was stunned at how quiet it was.
And people whisper, you know what the saddest place in the world is when you're the temp and it's time for office birthdays and you didn't get the email because you're not on the system yet.
Right.
And you hear the voice of your coworkers rise from the conference room, happy birthday, everybody who had their birthday in the office this month. And if you cup your Curves mug against the conference room door, you can almost hear the happy scraping of plastic fork against paper plate. And later sometimes, guys, somebody comes by your cube and says, oh, there's cake left. Did the temp get any cake? What's her name again? Hey, my...
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24.
All right.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
She's in her striped phase.
Yeah, I am.
Have you noticed?
I have a lot of stripes.
I like it when you wear stripes. You look great.
Pat, would you wear horizontal stripes, Pat?
I can't.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I can't either.
I'd look whiter.
Yeah.
Look whiter.
Do I look wider?
Whiter.
Oh, wider. Okay,
Do I look wide?
No.
Oh.
I would.
So wide.
You're wide. You're wide in the right place.
You guys hear that talking wall?
Yeah, what the hell is that? Oh, I thought it was a wall.
I'm going to stop eating.
You don't look wide at all.
You're wide where you're supposed to be wide, and
Okay.
isn't that a song in South Pacific?
What?
Here we are.
South Pacific.
It's one of the greatest musicals ever written.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, you don't like it?
I'm
Never
going to
seen it?
wash that.
I have seen it. Yeah, my
Right,
grandparents had
Josh at the Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Your grandparents in South Pacific?
they had the 2 VHS thing. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
It came in 2 parts?
Yeah, theirs did.
How long is this abomination?
Oh, it's a great play. Great music. Incredible music. Some Enchanted Evening. Come on, that'll bring a tear.
Happy Talk.
Okay, there's a couple of missteps.
I don't mind Happy Talk.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
I could never figure out the lyrics. Talk
Some
about
Enchanted
things we
Evening.
like to talk about.
Some Enchanted Evening will bring a tear to your eye.
Oh, what a great song. Opera singer does that. You know.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Coming up from Ace Cosby's Sleep Number, happy to present the Ace Cosby joke of the day. I'm looking forward to that.
I tell you what brings a tear to my eye.
What's that?
Is the joke of the day. And this.
This is one of their ballads?
This was in South Pacific, wasn't it?
Gee, yeah. This is all the guys they're going
calling your ass.
They're going over the equator, right? Shellback ceremony? Yeah!
I'm gonna wash this sif right out of my crotch. What band is that?
Rammstein.
Ah.
Yeah.
Or Rammstein or Rammstein. I've heard it said.
Rammstein steamroller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do a great Christmas show.
Oh, I bet they would.
Can you imagine?
Just bought my first Christmas show tickets.
Oh, what? It's August. Oh, my God.
The first hour you spent bitching about there's a season and everything.
August 22nd.
I wanted good seats. What can I say?
Well, that's cool. Which one is it?
See how maddening
I know
you
which
are?
one it is because I bought mine too.
Oh, you did? I'll see you there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
Acapella
about.
group or?
No, well, it's a kind of a musical.
Straight No Chaser.
Yeah, why can't I was wondering why you couldn't say their name.
Straight No Chaser.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one, the big production.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, that's the one I bought.
Oh, that one's just like a general Christmas celebration type thing, right? Yeah,
exactly.
With an incredible orchestra.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
I think
cool
they have
too.
live reindeer this year.
Oh, do they really?
Nope,
Cool.
I'm just making it up.
Oh, darn.
That'd be bad.
Why?
Because it
You know.
Well,
Hey,
do you feel?
Stripe Lady says it's gonna shat.
Did you hear that wall say the reindeer are going to poop?
I think, Josh, help me. You're the English major. Wouldn't that be
future tense?
Future
is not,
tense, yeah. What would that be?
It would. I can't say.
Well, I couldn't say it.
A possible shiting. Would that be the more delicate way to say it?
I couldn't say that.
They are. They have. They will.
They will.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go see Straight No Chaser. I love this.
Oh, that'll be fun. They are good.
They're fantastic. Love to get them in here.
Oh, that would be a lot of fun.
That would be
yeah.
awesome.
They wouldn't all fit, but Why are you looking at me like
Kick
that?
Pat out and put him in the performance room.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
Well, you can sing with him, Pat. You're as good of a singer as those guys.
Oh, what do they do?
They sing.
Are they a cappella?
Like a 9-piece, largely a cappella. They got a guy that does the boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I like that boom, boom.
I feel like I've seen them.
Oh, they're great.
They are very talented.
They are.
Al Jackson said yesterday he likes Sam's Club, not Costco.
Boy, I haven't been in a Sam's Club. I'll have to see what he's talking about.
I haven't been in a Sam's Club in a long time
His
either.
point was, in Sam's Club, it's kind of like it's a warehouse. You got to walk in. They don't necessarily have everything on the shelves. And
that's how those wholesale clubs started.
They save money. Yeah.
You're right.
And Costco kind of took it up a level, I guess.
Made it more of
a
a regular retail experience.
Yeah. Customer service, Tom said we like people who are nice to us unless they are faking it. Then Tom says that there's no place for that.
I'm okay with that. No,
that's...
You like faking it?
I don't care. I just like nice customer service, happy people.
Absolutely.
Like my car wash, the people are so nice. I like it.
Is that right?
Yeah. I like going to Trader Joe's. Everybody's so nice.
They are.
They are nice.
We talked about Brat Summer yesterday.
No, there are other places I go where the clientele is not nice. There's certain places where you just want to walk up and go, lady, look, you're driving a $80,000 car. Why do you look like someone just, to use Christy's term, shat in your cornflakes? Lighten up a little bit. Okay?
I've said it to angry customers before.
Have you really?
I'm going, hey, why don't you take it easy on them? It's caused then now I'm in a fight. But I'm fine with it.
Have you ever said to someone, let's take this outside?
I have not. I have not.
Me?
It has been said to me.
Yeah.
You ever said to someone, look, I know you're arguing about $1.15. I'll just pay it because I got things to do.
I got out of one guy said, let's take this outside. And I started laughing and I put my arm around him. And I said, here's what will happen. You will win tonight's fight, but I will eventually win. And he left me alone.
Wow.
Because that is how I operate. You're probably going to kick my ass now,
but
you will end up dead. And I don't fight until I absolutely have to, and then I fight to the death.
Oh.
How many people have you killed?
You would be startled.
Okay. I'm sorry. What else is happening in sports?
We talked about Brat Summer. I'm still not sure what it is other than a song. I don't know.
It's a huge meme thing. Don't bother.
We learned the term real spit, which is just real talk, being honest with someone, I guess.
So how does it work again?
I don't know. I don't remember. Let me.
Tom, I know I joke around with you a lot
spit, yeah.
about the way, but real spit, you really are doing a terrific job over there.
There you go.
Great work.
That's very nice.
Now, the way he presented that, you might think it's a lie, but that's not. It's
okay.
Honest talk.
The sincere tone wasn't. Sorry, I'm not used to that.
Sincerity is lacking in your life.
Authenticity, sincerity. Come on.
Yeah, sure.
What else?
Yeah, that's it. The mayor of Fartown paid us a visit yesterday. Always nice to see the mayor.
He's a nice man.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay, well, let's check in with the sporting scene. I'm very excited about one story, but I don't know if this is a Christie story or a Chick McGee story.
Which one?
About Pommel Horse guy?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, good.
We had the NFL preseason last night. Let's not talk about Pommel Horse guy.
Pommel Horse guy's going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
He just gave the whole story away.
Good Lord. That's a bulletin.
It is.
You just gave the whole story away, but how do you present that story?
Pommel Horse guy in the news.
So what?
But
this
the news
is the story he wants to do, Christy.
Fresh off the Olympics, U.S. breakout star and medalist Steven Nedorosik will compete on the upcoming season of Dancing with the Stars.
Isn't this great?
Better known as Pommel Horse guy. He's the first celebrity.
This guy is so cool. He has spent whatever it is the last decade perfecting one event.
Yep.
And now he's
upper body straight
dancing with the stars.
No, but I mean it's an art form. It's brilliant. This guy's amazing.
He seems like a good kid.
He's got a cool look.
He's really, not the best though. He only got the bronze.
That's because the judges are from foreign countries and they don't want America to triumph as we will because we're superior in every way.
Best,
but you're with me on this, aren't you, John?
I think this kid's cool, but I don't care about that show at all.
No,
it premieres on September 17th, and the rest of the contestants will be announced at a later date.
Can I make a prediction?
Yes.
I won't watch this.
Do you think, is it possible that the Hawk Tua girl will end up on that show.
God, I hope.
It is possible.
Or is her origin story too
It's
racy?
possible.
Oh,
No one
yeah.
seems to care.
You know, maybe it is a little too racy.
Yeah, for network TV.
It's certainly not for the family.
That is a family show for sure.
Yeah, but they're kind of running out of people, aren't they?
They ran out from
the
day
word
one.
star has been.
Yeah, it's very light.
But this kid's great though.
Yes, he will be a fan favorite.
That's right. The Hawk Tuah girl is talking about spitting on a penis. That's
Yeah.
true.
She is, yeah.
She didn't say that.
Yeah.
Ace, I'll explain how hand signals work. You take a broomstick and remove it from your head. You go up and down. Yeah, I think it's fun. But yeah, we'll see. And then I think the Hawk Tuah girl probably too racy. But this guy, he's one of the other sort of instant celebrities of the summer.
Yes.
Isn't this great?
It's fun.
I think it's fun.
This kid is great. I mean, think about doing. I read somewhere he does it for 4 hours a day and has done it for 4 hours a day for a decade or something.
Yeah.
You have to.
He can do it with his eyes closed.
Well, he doesn't wear his glasses during it, does he? Yeah.
That's what he does for 4 hours a day.
He does not wear his glasses. You're correct.
Yeah.
And if you
He's
notice,
essentially blind when
during the Olympics, he went up to the pommel horse and just had one eye closed so he could see it. Yeah.
That pommel horse stuff is nuts.
Yeah, it is.
It looks impossible.
You don't realize how hard it is until because we had some dumb thing in gym class.
Yeah, you had to try it.
And
That's right, we had to try it
really
too. Hard.
It's stupid hard.
Let alone the rings. Those are hard too. Jeez.
Yeah, but on the pommel horse, one slip and you rack your nuts.
You can rack your nuts, break your nose, and dislocate your shoulder all in one mistake.
All in one
but nothing's
fall.
funnier than racking your nuts, unless they're yours. Did I ever tell you about the friend of mine that was on a bunk bed?
Yeah, that's
in
right.
college, hopped off, and one of his one of his testicles was hanging from the spring.
That's so bad.
Yikes!
He had several kids.
That hurts my soul.
Oh, okay. Well, it worked out.
You know those hooks from the springs on the bunk beds, don't you?
Of course, yeah. Especially those
lopped his
old school.
Lopped one of the nuts right off. Right now, he's not nuts. But you may think he's nuts because every day is a sale day at Steven Singer Jewelers. My buddy Steven Singer, he perfected the art of getting you jewelry.
That's right. He'd like to thank everybody for coming out to Ravioli Night last night.
Oh, it's a big deal, huh?
The first one was a big hit.
Yes. Huge hit.
Hundreds and hundreds of people there for Ravioli
You're not
Night.
helping.
No
Lines
leftovers.
around the
No
block.
leftovers.
I hate Steven Singer. There's no Ravioli Night. There's no gimmicks. Every day are the best. Is the best day for a sale day. I should put it that way. A full 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee on everything.
Can you talk
fast
faster?
and free shipping?
Lasagna Labor Day is going to be huge.
Oh,
Man, I can't wait for
I have
that.
to go quickly to make up for the time when you distracted everyone with your stupid Ravioli Night.
No, it's Lasagna Labor Day now.
It's going to be.
Yeah, look into the future.
When he comes on the next time on Zoom and he has a plate of ravioli sitting next to him, you're going to go, Chick, you're a genius.
It's going to work.
It's going to work, baby. You wait and see.
Fast, did I mention this? Free shipping all year long. I hate Steven Singer. This is his specialty, of course. Real, natural, earthborn diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Once again, a 100-day money-back guarantee. If you want to upgrade those earrings, that's what you get. You get your full value when it's time to go a little farther north on the pay scale. See what I'm talking about. IHateStevenSinger.com. He's a dog guy. Check out his little doggy buddy.
See, that's crazier than us saying Ravioli Night.
Yeah, he's a dog guy.
If you watch the commercial and they're like, hey, by the way, come to Henderson Ford. He has a dog named Dave. You'd be like, what the hell does that have to do with anything?
I know.
Because
I know.
people who don't like dogs.
He's an idiot.
I don't like.
Fair enough.
What about people who don't like ravioli?
Yeah.
They're idiots.
That means there's more for me and Pat.
Yeah,
On
you never
Thursday
get
night
enough.
at Steven Singer, the corner of 4th and Walnut.
Check out all the cool stuff that Steven has at IHateStevenSinger.com. Please don't mention ravioli. And
His dog. Don't do that either. Buy some jewelry.
What do you say the first thing in the morning? What do you say to your lady dogs?
Ladies, how's it going? Good. Get up. Stop. Joe, calm down. That's when Joe is putting her nose in my butt to try to herd me to get
You
out
say things
the
like,
back door.
I thought we discussed the fact that we were going to sit.
Hello, babies. Hello, babies. Hello, good babies. Hello, good. Now they're going nuts right now. Hello, Dave.
Perhaps we should go for a walk,
It's
and perhaps
Daddy.
we can poop before 8 tonight. I'd like to go to bed.
They are, knock wood, very good.
There's a radio on at your house
Going
right
to bed?
Yeah, they're very low.
You're forcing your dogs to listen to this.
I counted. They have a book. They have
And
a
you know how
radio
you could become a billionaire, Josh, if you could learn to hypnotize a dog to poop on command.
Man, I'm on this.
Every night it's okay. Once more down the
You
dead
know what
end.
the key is? Routine, baby. Routine.
I know.
Routine.
But they get out of their routine.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only time I ever have trouble is when they go to the spa for a couple days and go pick them up and bring them home, and then the next morning, big pile of crap in the room. Who the hell did this?
Did anybody raise their paw?
I know I didn't.
I thought we discussed this.
And now they're both the same size, so I can't tell who did it.
Yeah.
Did we not discuss drinking out of the toilet? I think we did. When we come back,
for them.
I know it's terrible. You have to shut the lid. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Couldn't tell you if it's recently because the
Doesn't work.
cable's out. Okay,
I gotta pay the bill.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. What's the phrase about it?
Well, sometimes there's more month than money.
There's more month. There's more month than money.
I tell you what, because 25th come around, we damn near started that.
No, I forget. I know these are.
Man, we've been there though. Chick,
These are the Dickey twins. Your name right?
Yeah,
What are you, Rod Dickey, and he's what is it?
I'm Dick Dickey. That's Ricky Dickey.
Ricky Dickey and Rod Dickey.
How you doing?
No, it's Ricky
Rod
Dickey.
No, Ricky Dickey and Dickey Dickey.
Yeah, I see. The Dickey brothers.
Where'd you get Rod?
No, the Dickey twins. Our great Uncle James wrote Deliverance.
Did he?
Oh, James Dickey.
That's right.
Finally.
I kept telling him, no, you need more sodomy. Yeah, more bunghole.
Christy?
You told me I couldn't say that.
You can't.
Josh is on fire today. I'm the intellectual in the family, and he's a little bit more earthy.
Okay. We'll get back to
Health officials in Canada.
I can tell you how old you are just by smelling your fingers.
It's true. Try him. Tell him. Try him.
You're 35.
He's usually right within 5 or 6 years.
You know something?
It's true.
Josh, and honest to God, it would be worth to dress you up.
What about me? I want to be dressed up.
Get a booth at the state fair.
Yeah.
Dress you up like Ricky Dickey.
Right.
Get a booth at the state fair with a straight face. Have a sign up there. I can guess your age by smelling your fingers. and see how many people would come up and go, well, this guy can't do it. And
yes.
God,
But what happens when he's wrong? Wouldn't they be mad?
I never.
Who cares?
Take his money?
As Josh puts it, you're just doing it for the viral video.
Are you going to take money from these people, or you're just doing it for free?
You say if we can't do it, we'll give you $3 or something.
Okay.
The thing about the Dickey brothers, they always have their trapper hats on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, overalls, and they're pretty educated. They're not,
Now you wear the overalls with no underwear and no undershirt, right? Little side boob.
We ain't stupid.
Oh, can we do that next summer, please?
We can do it now. We can do it for Christmas.
Might be a
I
little
got my
chilly.
trapper hat right here.
He got me a trapper hat for my
Are you going to
birthday.
model that
That's
for
right.
the camera?
I put it up on mine. I still remember when you squirted out of Mama.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you guys were twins.
He's 5 Yeah, I remember it. I was first.
5 minutes older.
A doctor lifted me up, spanked me, turned me around so I could watch old Dick come out.
Yeah. I heard you almost dropped your dip.
That's right. Jaw fell right to the floor. That's right. What a man he is. He dipped right out of his snatcher.
I like that book, The Snatcher in the Rye.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's quite a book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Christy, where were we here?
Health officials in Canada.
What do you think this add to it?
Could we take a picture of you in that? Because you're.
It's on
Chick's Instagram.
Josh, you need a green.
Chick McGee, if you want to go on that Instagram.
That is one stupid looking hat.
Oh, dude, trapper hats are the best.
Oh, it's so warm.
You need a green one.
I can't wait for it to get really cold.
I've got a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, I love
Got
them.
this snap on the bottom.
They really keep your face warm. They're amazing.
Does the front come
laughs at
down?
the wind chill.
Yes, it does.
Well, you won't have to worry about. You won't have to worry about getting a venereal disease because those are vagina repellent.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What? There you go.
Even better.
You tell me if this looks stupid.
What's the big flap with the fur in the front for you?
Yeah,
Are you supposed to pull it down, but then you can't see?
That's what I said.
It doesn't pull down.
That's just there for fashion time.
Oh, okay, because that does look good.
So you take this off there, it cuts
You
the line
slaughtered
all
some
off.
poor animal for that stupid thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right there. That's a vole. And then the chinchilla's in the back. Right.
Hey.
That's right.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Missed some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Tom, what is Brat Summer?
Brat Summer.
Yeah, that's a whole
My
thing.
kids are always talking about this.
That's a song, and then it got into the political realm. And
What is?
Brat
the
Summer.
whole Brat Summer thing? It's based on a song, right?
I see. I've been reading it wrong. I thought it was brat summer.
Oh.
And,
that's a whole
I've been having 2 brats every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom, how low can this show go?
Hey, yeah.
Hi, got here. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show.
Coffee is perfect temperature.
Robust?
Yes. Rich without being assuming.
I agree.
I'm really enjoying it.
I have
Difficult to pull off.
I have a little surprise for you guys.
Pizza?
Oh, God.
Hookers?
You know, Chick, maybe you're right.
Pat?
Maybe we can get AI to run the machinery. It's not pizza, Ace. Look at the screen. Look at the big screen. There we go. Look how handsome Jeff Oskay's getting. It's amazing.
I wish I was pizza.
that,
delicious.
I wish you were pizza.
I know.
I'd taste you no matter what you are.
Well, thank you, Josh.
Take a bite of you.
Do you,
I'd like to run barefoot through your beard.
You look exceptionally handsome today. Did you put some grease in your beard there?
I used a little beard oil.
That's very nice.
Yeah, looking good. I put on a little tie. I took a shower.
Tickle my feet with your whiskers.
Did you ever
Tom, he said he took a shower.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Did you ever oil up the the nether regions with that stuff?
The pubes?
No. I will just for you, Tom. I'll send you some pics.
Oh, okay.
I want to finish on your glasses.
This time,
Josh, we're done being fishing buddies. Just for the record. That was one step too far.
Like the old joke. You're not here for the fishing, are you?
No.
Josh, if you're going to send me those pictures, do it. Excuse me, Jeff. If you're going to send me some pictures, do what Josh does and use portrait mode.
Oh, okay.
It just gives them that much more depth.
Yeah.
Those people that make iPhones are just so fine. Those
I love the
engineers.
portrait mode.
Oh, I do too. I love
it blurs out my balls. So.
That was silly.
Nice.
I'm Jeff Oskay from the Failed to Mention News Desk. We give you a lot of the news each week. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Now, here's Jeff Oskay with what you failed to mention news. Pew, 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 pew.
A teacher returning to school discovered a bear in her classroom.
How you doing? I signed up for this class. What's the deal?
What you failed to mention, like the supply list for my kid's classroom isn't expensive enough as it is. Now, along with glue sticks, sanitizer, and Kleenex, I got to buy a can of bear spray. It's like $75 a can. A group of women somewhere held a topless protest for gender equality. What you failed to mention, only 14 women showed up for the protest along with 42,000 spectators. Residents in San Francisco are fed up at driverless cars honking at each other at all hours through the night. What you failed to mention, how am I supposed to drop a deuce in this front porch flower pot with all this racket going?
San Francisco.
Yes. The founder of famous Amos Cookies passed away last week. What you failed to mention, in lieu of a burial, he is asked to be baked at 375 degrees until golden brown. Stretching it out. Old people and parents and Tom are upset there's a new alphabet song that kids are being taught. Well, you failed to mention there's too much change. Back in my day, the alphabet ended with the letter V.
Yeah.
A woman whose online handle is Leaky Mommy has developed new lactation cookies to help aid women who are struggling with lactation. Well, you failed to mention I would try one, but I'm still stuffed from eating these new menopause muffins that Dry Debbie and Baron Barbara baked me.
Dry Debbie.
It's going to be a long weekend at the Oskay household.
Yeah. Baron Barbara?
Baron Barbara.
All right.
Makes a hell of a muffin. A new company is making 3D printed houses. Well, you failed to mention, good move. Originally, they were printing 2D houses, but they kept falling over. And finally, Mark Zuckerberg had a gigantic statue of his wife commissioned. Well, you failed to mention, not to be outdone, Bill Gates commissioned a statue of all the money he lost to his wife in the divorce. If you look closely, there's a statue of Jeffrey Epstein peeking out from behind all the cash. I'm Jeff Oskay, and this has been the news that we failed to mention.
Excellent.
That sound effect.
Great report. Yeah. By the way, I did you see a picture of that sculpture?
Yes, I did.
It's actually really cool.
It is pretty. It is pretty.
It's kind of a bizarre color and
looks cool.
It's very flowing.
Like a streamer sort of.
Yeah, it's very flowy.
So anyway, how do you top that?
You know what that sculpture does? It moves, chick. It moves. You want a good sculpture. You want to look at it.
It moves you
and think that it's moving.
That's right.
That's
moves the soul.
Well, when you have all that money, what do you buy a gift?
I feel like
how do you buy a gift?
I feel like I've seen it. Preseason football last night, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
The Kansas City Chiefs lose to the Bears 34-21, and I guess that's official. Chicago wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's over for the Kansas City Chiefs.
All through. It's over for the Kansas City Chiefs.
So sorry.
Over. Right.
Pointless.
Colts won their preseason game 27-14. Anthony Richardson has
Tony Rich.
Kirk Herbstreit put it last night. He's certainly up and down. He had a great first series, threw a touchdown pass, like 7 of 8, and then he promptly threw a pick 6 and couldn't hit the side of a barn. That's why they practice the games, Tom.
Right.
That's why they go through all them. That's why you lift all them weights. That's right.
How much can you bench, chick?
Oh, God, I'm as weak as a kid right now. Back in the day, probably maybe 175, 200 back in the day, but not now. 100 maybe.
When you use the word bench describing Chick's sporting career, it usually involves where he was during the games.
So
that was not very nice.
How much do you bench most of the games?
It was hurtful.
I was comedy relief. There was talk of putting comedy relief on the back of my jersey.
Nice.
Are you serious?
And by the way, chick, you were on the team.
Yes.
Yeah. You know who wasn't?
I scored.
What games did you play?
I scored 2 points on a
dude,
two-point
there you go. Yeah, there you go.
I have video of that.
Season total 2 points?
And you'll never... That's the funny story out of this. My mom and dad came to one game. They came to the last game my senior year, and that's the game I scored 2 points.
Hell yeah, man.
And my mom was sitting next to Mark Cox's mom and dad, and Mark was all-state wide receiver, headed to Ohio State, had scored like 20 touchdowns, and my mom, my son just scored 2 points.
Proud mama. Yeah. Proud of you.
She was proud.
Nice.
That's when Mark looked at me and said, your mom's causing a problem up in the bleachers. I don't doubt that one bit, Mark.
How did he do at OSU?
He fell asleep, and they took a picture of him, and he got kicked off.
That's the guy? Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. And he went to the Navy, and he's, I don't know what he's doing now. I'd like to see him, actually.
Okay, good.
Haven't seen him for a while. This evidently is a world record. Stand by. Stupid world record. A woman from Connecticut, where their state motto is, the middle C is silent, has been confirmed as having the most tattoos and most body modifications in the world.
Let's see this chick.
No.
Have you seen it?
Ms. Esperance Luminesca Ferzina.
I'm just typing in Connecticut tattoo.
She has
Jason going to pop it up here any minute.
89 body modifications, and 99.98% of her body is covered in tattoos. That's
It's
almost 100. Hideous, you say?
Oh, it's awful.
I want to know what 2%'s not covered.
I would say eyes, but that's the thing now.
Oh, keep going. Keep reading.
Well, it's not. It's her.
Keep reading. It's all covered in the story.
You can't. Esperance surpasses the previous record by the most body modifications, female by 40.
Man.
Guinness World Records noted the 36-year-old Army veteran, thank you for your service, has tattoos that even extend to extremely delicate areas of her body.
All right, listen, I'm not one to judge.
Yes.
She's a monster.
Tongue, gums, sclera. Oh, my goodness gracious sakes alive.
Everybody else just saw her.
Picture just got put up.
She does have tattoos on her genitals and her the whites of her eyes.
She's kind of blue like an avatar.
Well, here's the best part.
What?
She has 15 subdermal implants, a split tongue, and she removed both her nipples.
Removed them both.
They're gone.
Now, is that something that...
the subdermal thing was a big trend for a while.
Yeah.
That's under the skin. So
Mm-hmm.
that means,
like people have like just a ruby on their finger or whatever, and it's a subdermal.
Okay.
Josh, Christy, brace yourselves.
Okay.
She has 18 genital piercings, and her inner labia died by ink injections.
Ooh, boy.
Yikes.
Now, I don't know what color. What color would you like? I maybe like a nice orange, like a
Orange?
nice bright color down there.
how do you even
can see it?
see that? Do you have a gynecological table and a lamp?
You never have sex and the lights are on?
Wow, that was a little snapshot to your sex life. Turn the lights out. I'm going to make you pregnant.
They're talking Majora, so you can, when you part them.
I don't want to bring religion into this. I don't care what she puts on her door.
You are really something. You know that?
You are a sexual
Could we go
magnet.
back to the fact that she removed both her nipples? Oh, now, will a legitimate physician even do that? Can you walk into a physician's office and go, I'd like you to take my nipples off, please?
I don't know. Was it just the part that sticks out, or is it the whole thing?
It doesn't matter. I mean, can a doctor do stuff like that? Is that
Yeah, a
legal?
doctor can
I'm
do
sure. There's
something
like
like
those
that.
guys on Botched or whatever.
Yeah,
they probably
plastic
do
surgery.
it. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nick Riviera.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's...
I just want to...
So she's got her... what percent of her body's tattooed?
99.98%.
99.98%.
So I wonder what do you do? OnlyFans? And just really... try to make money that
Just
way?
did it. Yeah. There's a guy who loves her.
Yeah, of course.
Many guys.
There's somebody who would have bought her nipples. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nipples in a jar?
Freeze them.
Yeah. You freeze them and suck on them like a lozenge. I'm not saying it's for me.
Like a pacifier?
And then you put them back in the freezer? So they're...
Yeah.
How are you going to get them cold again if you don't put it back in the freezer?
So, and then she has 18 genital piercings.
Boy. That's like...
I said that.
Sleeping with a food processor.
Most likely to set off the metal detector in the unemployment line.
Boy, how'd you like to have an MRI after her? So just wait, it'll be 7 hours before you can get in there. She's still removing everything.
I don't know. 18 piercings in the genitalia. That's a lot of real estate.
It doesn't say
down
what
there.
she does for a living.
Just a freak show.
No, I think there's small piercings that are in that. She doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't have like.
Yeah, she's not walking around with an opened robe. It doesn't look like.
You know what he goes right to the worst possible.
A lot of real estate.
I don't think there's any way it could be any worse. A split tongue. Now, presumably that would affect your speech, would it not?
What if she
must?
What if she and maybe she has children? A couple of her kids would want to come in here and meet the Bob and Tom show, and she wants to shake your hand, Tom. What would you do?
Be perfectly acceptable.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have any
I'd be completely creeped out.
apprehension about that at all.
Cop with me.
I'd call a cop.
Why would you need a cop?
Security.
Why?
I'd need a policeman present.
Metal
I just think it's.
I have 9 tattoos. Do you think it's awful and I'm a freak?
Yeah, but what percentage of your skin is tattooed? 3%?
Maybe, probably something like that.
99% of her is a tattoo, and she has dozens and dozens of pieces of metal.
You know what I think
stuck through her body. Pat, do you have enough room in your genitals for 18 piercings?
I do not.
Okay.
You know those people who someone passes away and like they have a back tat and they frame their skin. And so they keep the tattoo.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. Yeah.
Maybe she'll be taxidermied.
Oh, boy.
You need her whole body. You can't
I'd say the
take
sooner the better.
apart.
Sure, she's a fine person.
Sure she is.
Right.
Do you have a song, Pat?
Sure. You want to hear one?
Yeah.
About tattoos?
Sure.
This is called Kitty Cat Tattoo.
Oh.
She came from the bar just the other night, straight to the parlor. She was feeling all right. She said, "Hey there, tattoo man. I need a tattoo as fast as you can. I want a cat on the left boob, a kitty on the right. My boyfriend and I had one hell of a fight. Oh, yeah. What's a poor girl to do? She got a kitty cat T-I-T tattoo." It was sweet revenge inked on her chest. The boyfriend hates tattoos. She confessed. Oh, they broke up. She got a kitty and a cat, red and blue, tit for tat. Oh, they sure look cool. Oh, you know it's true. You're going to want to get a kitty cat tattoo too. Then she got hee-haw inked down below her kitties for those southern nights and redneck boys. She's got big So now she has the kitty and the cat, the he and haw. What a sight. I can't believe what I saw. 2 big old tats, red and blue, and a hee-haw above her hoochie coo. She got a hee-haw, hoo-ha, kitty cat tattoo. Yeah, she does.
Hoochie coochie.
Hoochie coochie.
Thank you very much. What's coming up in sports?
One more world record, Tom.
That's Chick McGee.
Right up your alley.
At the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Then we'll check in with Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken 2 ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I've got something that'll cheer you up. We often record announcements for various stations along the Bob and Tom radio network.
Right.
And the other day...
I'd hoped you'd forgotten about this.
The other day we were recording something, and you guys, as usual, were...
I honestly forgot about it. I do not know what this is.
Are you kidding?
I'm not.
We were joking around.
So we were reading this commercial for an interesting place, a fine place, and... we had to. These are what you would call an outtake version of it, where we will not be.
We're not going to put them on our albums. The 50 studio outtake album.
Oh, see, people would want to hear that.
It's like the Beatles again.
Just like they'd want to hear Josh yesterday saying something bad.
Slip of the.
He just said the S word.
It was an accident. I shouldn't be doing that.
FCC doesn't recognize that as the so-called S word.
I was in a vulnerable spot.
I know you were.
I've apologized. I had no idea. I thought it was a part of the gag. once again, Josh and Chick dressed up as the girls in the little girl twins in The Shining. It was brilliantly hilarious.
It was very funny.
Everything about it was funny. I think we have some photographs in the various Bob and Tom social media
wigs,
platforms.
by the way. Hands off to you.
Yeah, I may have kept it.
Okay, here we go. This is.
I would have.
Well, this is what it sounds like when we've had a long day. We're trying to record a few.
Yeah, if you think we don't get along on the air, wait till you hear this.
So this has been beeped. This is the beep one, I'm assuming, over here, Dean. Okay.
Oh my God! No, why would he give you a non-beeped version?
Maybe he's. Well, Dean's close to retirement. He might like to see the
But see, and maybe it's me, but it's like, well, of course, he forgot to beep everything. Yeah.
Do you guys remember the time that happened?
One time.
That's one of my favorite things ever.
In 90,000 shows, one time, he forgot to beep it.
God, that was funny.
It was funny.
We were playing back something that had been beeped, but they just missed one of them.
Yes.
And the one they missed was the big one.
I'll blow your... Oh, God. Yeah.
Head off. Okay, so here we go. Here's how it goes. We're trying to read a commercial.
Bless you.
Knock that off.
Out. Off. Anytime, Tom. What, are you having a little moment there? A little tea? He's rolling. Yes.
I thought you gave me the wait sign. Sorry, they're all chomping at the bit in here.
Might as well be on the air.
Hi. You thinking about for Thanksgiving?
I'm sexually frustrated just trying to fill out the damn dating app.
How about adult toys, lingerie, lubes, lotion, potions?
Okay, here we go. It's the Low Country's premier adult store. What kind of stuff do they have, Chick?
What kind of stuff do they have, Tom?
Adult toys. Ooh. See, you're supposed to answer.
Oh, sorry.
What kind of stuff do they have, Chick?
Well, adult toys, lingerie, lubes, lotions, potions.
Leave the family fireworks at the Thanksgiving table and have some fireworks in the bedroom with your loved one.
Did you guys know that has the best bachelorette supplies?
Oh, cool. I know they have fun furniture.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh?
Yes.
For you?
Yes.
A straw?
Well, they probably have those. I don't know that I would sip from one. But...
Right.
And, of course, Josh, they have novelties.
All right.
You're novel.
Now, Josh, why don't you do the tag at the end?
Let's see. Of course, novel.
Son of a bitch.
That's
the only part. The only part you read verbatim. It's pretty simple. That means in Latin, read the whole thing.
Sorry. The Low Country's premier adult store, 2992 Ashley Phosphate Road, or online at guiltypleasuressc.com.
Why does it always sound like you're running out of air when you read stuff? Online at
It doesn't not sound at all like that. God, Tom.
He goes, at the end, he goes, at Guilty Pleasures, you can barely get the C's out of air.
Yeah, I did run out of air there.
And we learned what verbatim meant.
I knew what it meant.
Well, you were going so slow. We had places to go.
What kind of furniture do they have?
I don't know.
Well, here's what happens.
Go online and look it up.
I'm sure
bet they have
sex chairs or swings.
Do they sell those? Do they sell those male member straws?
Haven't you ever had a Chinese basket job?
I'm going to say no.
That?
Well, she hangs in a basket, and then you put her on and you spin her. Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I'm going to have to try this.
What is then she vomits all over you? That sounds awful. What a weird, kinky guy you are.
That's how sexy Tom is.
Someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker.
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Bob and Tom. I listen to Bob and Tom. I listen all morning long. And visit bobandtom.com. Bob and Tom. With Christy Lee and Chick McGee. You guys rock. Christy Lee's got nice rack.
And more is going to be.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee and Josh Arnold. Pat Godwin over there.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wife Sports Desk. Here's Tom. All right over there, bud?
Yeah, we're okay. It's all good.
right.
Thank you very much. Now, we were visiting the Dude Wipes, aforementioned Dude Wipes Sports Desk. We're going to have one of the chief wipers, if you will. One of the one of the head honchos of the Dude Wipes brand on the show next week.
All right.
Looking forward to that. So
I remember seeing him on Shark Tank in years past.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
We'll talk about that. We got
Stupid World Record. Mr. Eitan Levine, E-I-T-A-N. Anybody?
E-I-T.
Etienne?
I think that's as good a guess as any. Maybe it's one of those Ethans that's like, a Celtic spelling for Ethan or something.
It says here he's an American comedian.
Oh.
He set the Guinness World Record for the most first pitches in a year.
Really?
Mr. Levine clinched the world record a couple days ago. He threw his 40th first pitch before the Mets beat the Orioles 4-3 at Citi Field. It marked the 40th first pitch at a Major League Baseball stadium in 365 days, a new world record.
Oh.
His successful attempt raised money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Isn't that
I'm not familiar with his work.
Neither am I.
As a comedian, but it's kind of a nice thing to do. Be fun. You've done a first pitch, right?
Uh-huh. I had a minor league baseball. Christy did it at the
I
Reds.
did the Reds, yeah.
How'd you do?
I did all right.
Overhand?
No.
Oh, you went
yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah, I would have thought you would have.
But I was like in front of the mound. Remember we had a pitching coach come here and teach me how to throw because I'd never done it before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's my understanding when this guy did it. He's a comedian, went up there, did crowd work for 5 minutes.
Didn't know he used his material,
Yeah.
And then before he threw the ball, he mentioned the drink specials. And said,
well, thanks to Instagram, all comedians, you got to do crowd work now. It's that's what people expect.
Gosh. Got some drink specials. Don't forget to tip your waiters and waitresses. I'll be here all weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
They congratulations.
That's sports. Before I say something,
well, good on that guy doing some good work for Make-A-Wish.
There we go.
This is what you farted for.
There we go. Whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
Police in New Jersey are looking for a woman who climbed over a barrier around a tiger enclosure at a zoo in Bridgeton, New Jersey. NBC News reports video shared online shows the lady approaching a wire fence surrounding the tigers at Cohasset Zoo. The woman began enticing a tiger, here, kitty, 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 and was nearly bitten after she put her hand through the wire enclosure in an apparent attempt to pet the animal.
This is what happens when you legalize pot. You idiot.
Man.
Wow.
What is missing in your head when you...
I think, honestly, the internet has made things so accessible and so... Oh, that's cute. All these cute videos that you think all
we
animals...
forget about the wild nature?
Yes, are cute.
Man.
When you're 3, you think you can talk to animals. No, I talk to my dogs every day, but that's different. Yeah.
Well, I think if you're 3, too, somebody needs to step in and go, look.
Eventually you realize.
Look, Georgie, you can't really talk to animals, okay?
And you can't pet tigers.
It's time to wake up.
I mean, the Tiger King thing didn't help.
No, that's true.
And that's not the worst news you'll hear today. There's something about the Easter Bunny I need to tell you.
Uh-oh.
And Santa.
I remember my ex-girlfriend's daughter was obsessed with Jungle Book. She loved Jungle Book so much. We would watch it all the time. And then the first time she went to a zoo and saw the tigers, she looked at her cousin and she's like, we need to be careful. Because she knew the tiger. I mean, she didn't quite understand that she was totally safe.
It could be Shere Khan.
She's like, we need to yeah. So maybe the Jungle Book is the answer.
Aw.
I think you have to understand, if you're at the zoo and you climb over the fence, your tiger food, it's okay.
Yeah.
All bets are off.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. We're not sending in other innocent people to save you. You're dead.
It's mental illness, and they think that they can go and talk to the tigers, and it happens all kinds of critters. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you do.
Where do we draw the line?
I mean,
you don't think we should rescue this woman if she falls into a tiger?
Not a grown adult.
I mean,
so what about somebody falling in a well? What about that? Do we rescue them just because they're clumsy? No.
That's accidental. And now, if they're leaning over the well to get a good Instagram shot, like, hey, look at me.
And then maybe let them, leave them in there.
So you guys need a whole backstory to see if they're worthy of being saved.
That's right.
Is that right?
You're going to get a lot of likes out of this, AH. Okay.
His screen name's AH?
A-hole.
I
don't feel too bad. The thing is, you know a lot about the zoos and zoos, Christy.
Yep.
I imagine that zoos now are having to have really elaborate enclosures where people can still see the animals, but they have to look around and go, okay, how could some idiot, what could they climb up to get in there?
Very high,
How do we
plexiglass.
make it so they can't get up there?
A lot of moats. You see a lot of moats now.
You know what the deterrent used to be? Hey, a person's not going to go in there. Well, why not? There's a lion in there. That used to be enough of a deterrent.
Because people have common sense.
But this is as close as I want to be.
Yeah. Not anymore.
It'll be like the guy on the airplane that peed all over the wound. It's always the same. Oh, well, I took a prescription with... Okay.
Thai man, a man from Thailand, was bitten on his testicles by a huge python lurking in his toilet.
Oh, this is rough.
A huge python lurking in the toilet.
So it must have been down in the pipe.
Right,
Can
came
I
up.
Mr. Thanat?
Talk to someone who chooses these stories that put this in my brain now.
Mr. Thanat,
in the middle of the night, I wake up to go use the bathroom.
I think you're okay. There are not a lot of pythons in the wild here.
You don't know.
Was going to the bathroom when he suddenly felt a searing pain on his testicles. He instinctively reached into the toilet and wrapped his hand around the neck of a 12-foot long python. Okay.
12 feet. It was definitely coming up through the whole pipe.
Mr. Thangdawan recalled, quote, I felt pain, really bad pain, and there was blood everywhere. But I was more shocked to have found a python in the toilet.
He had to call Scroto-Rooter. They specialize in.
I see why we did this story now.
It's clear.
He was able to kill the reptile.
Hey, look, if someone took a dump on your head, you'd bite him too.
I never considered that.
I guess so.
He might go right for the nuts.
He's taking a little dip in the cave.
Yep.
Hey, there's some light up there. I think I'll go up there. What the hell?
Oh, what is this?
Oh, my God.
He was able to kill the reptile before going to the hospital where he received a tetanus vaccine.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, there's no venom. It had to have hurt like heck.
Yeah.
I bet a ball bag looks kind of like a mouse because snakes just see the heat signature, right? And so they...
Wouldn't it be fun to put glue little ears on it, though? Wouldn't that be fun? On your scrotum?
Have some fun with it.
That'd be fun, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look here.
Draw a little face with a Sharpie. Give her something to look at.
No, we don't want to look at that.
Can you get that tatted?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That's got to be crazy painful, but yeah.
Tom, did you ever see the Jackass segment where the one guy wraps his penis up to look like a mouse?
Yeah.
And then inserts it into a snake cage. And
Oh, yeah.
And the snake cage just striking it.
And, boy, the snake took its time to get over there, too. There was plenty of screaming.
The anticipation is the worst. They have to, hold him there because he keeps wanting to back off.
And, the punchline is the guy who did it is deathly afraid of snakes.
You'll have to watch it.
Oh, okay. Does the guy live?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's enough wrapping around it to where he's definitely being bitten, but I don't think he's
really feeling it.
Yeah. There's always the risk that the fangs will make it through. But
wow. Yikes. Can't take that. It's a new movie, Snakes on a Wang. Denzel's.
I'm trying to find an update on our Python Challenge in Florida because it ended on Sunday, the 18th. But I can't find out. I'll try to do that during the break.
This part upsets me, though, because whoever won, I always think we could have done better. We could have done way better.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
And we would have had fun. And
we'd both be dead.
We'd both be dead. This would all be
what about
over.
those two guys? Do you remember those two guys? They must have went home. And you and I are just in a swamp, half submerged, scorpions on our heads.
The death stare.
Crocodile food.
Yeah.
Coming up, we have postcards in the news. Old ones, and the return of the notion of something called summer penis. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at Bob and
Hi, he's Bob.
I'm Bob. And he's Tom.
And I'm Tom.
To conquer and win, we're gonna be in this Super Bowl.
Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Q95 with Luciano Gaspacho in praise of the Indianapolis Colts.
In a great praise.
Phenomenal.
Here's to a big Super Bowl win this next year.
We hope that you get to sing the national anthem at the Indy 500 next year, Luciano.
Big a star like me, how are they going to refuse?
Bob, a lot of celebrities were in town for the Indianapolis 500, which of course took place yesterday, including a guy from the National Association of Broadcasters who has honored us by stopping by our show this morning. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Ralph Bonorama.
Hey, guys. I just want to let you know that I really respect what you're doing here. I think it's a shame that more kids can't watch your show. Oh, it's on radio. Well, never mind, man.
You may wonder about the Hoosier Dome, they call it. Now, when the Colts moved here, they were considering changing their names to the Trojans. Then we were going to rename this place the Con Dome.
This guy walks into a psychiatrist. Yeah. He says, I feel like I'm a dog. Really? Yeah. The psychiatrist says, how long have you felt this way? He says, ever since I was a puppy. Go by. All right, it's a helium Monday, so we should do this properly. Okay. You ready to sing along with it? Mm-hmm. Oh, that feels good. Here we go. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. It's helium Monday. That's right. The high point of your week's arrived. Oh, yeah. It's helium Monday with Bob and Tom. That's us, Bob and Tom.
And by golly, is it by God, you can listen to In Minot.
You can.
To KIZZ FM.
Kiz.
Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it!
That'd be one hell of a radio station.
Stop it. We'll be coming right back.
It's new Wax Off. Remove old wax and give your car a high gloss shine with Wax Off. Just jerk off the top and spray a smidgen on your vehicle and apply with vigorous up and down motions.
Dr. Ruth, he kept undressing me with his eyes. Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed. Continue.
Yeah.
Put a little extra menthol there on your cigarette.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Haji, put that shaving foam down.
Haji, would you like to give your street address? Maybe that'll help some people contact you after seeing this tape.
Dick.
But the type of people that'll be contacting you are medical experimenters, okay?
Dick.
I wonder if they replace his heart with a gallstone, if his body will still work.
This portion of our show is brought to you by Walenda Brothers Coffee. Good to the last drop. New law firm in the news today.
Really?
Yeah, 3 famous attorneys have formed a new law firm.
Oh, really? Who are they?
Gary Hart, Ted Kennedy, and Richard Nixon.
What's it called?
It's called Dickum, Dunkum, and Cheatham.
I wish you wouldn't make fun of Gary Hart anymore.
Why?
The guy, I mean, he was 6 inches away of becoming president. You know what I mean?
Keep it in your pants, Jimmy.
Get on your knees and pray, and when you get a Woody, take it home to
What are we talking about? Woody Hayes. Of course.
So why do they have one of the main thoroughfares for people in that city? Why don't they build
a little
a tunnel or a bridge? Hey, what a great idea! Guy from USAC goes, golly, Earl, that might be a pretty good idea.
Authorities say a man's penis was bitten off and eaten by his dog.
Oh, why would this
Residents in the town of Hearn contacted police upon the dog's incessant barking coming from the man's home in the middle of the night. First responders broke down the door to find the dog's 66-year-old owner gravely injured and rushed him to the hospital. The man's male member could not be found.
In the dog's
Officials believe the man's dog, said to be about the size of a Jack Russell, bit off the man's member and ate it.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
So small.
I believe we have a New singer here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
It's Herr Adolf Gulpenkaken.
Gulpenkaken.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Adolf Gulpenkaken. Okay.
German, yes. Once again, this is about the doggy eating the schlong of this poor man.
His owner, yes.
I don't think the German would say schlong.
Well,
That's more fun.
Pre-1945. He thought it was an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That is why my doggy barked at me. He chomped on mein Wiener Pussenschachten. I've got nothing to hold on to when I pee. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Sir Adolf Frankendicken.
"20 seconds before being back on the air.
Yes.
Get in here, Slappy. I was trying to make some tea. Well, we have a radio show. Thank you very much.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
The Bob and Tom Show, real radio men of genius.
They bribed us to say that.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Back to the comedy. There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Got a song ready?
In my heart.
As Tom would say, do you have a song in the quiver?
I do indeed.
Does it make you quiver, Christy?
No.
Does anything make you quiver? There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick.
I'm all a quiver.
Are you? From what?
Oh, life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Got a good
enough.
weekend plan, something fun?
Is that right?
I do, yeah, I have some nice, I've got a couple new...
Ground and pound? Pizzas?
What?
Ground and pound.
Porno videos.
A couple new pizzas.
Pizzas. A couple new pizzas to
Is that
look
what you
at.
said?
What?
Meat lovers?
A couple new pizzas is so dumb. And... I mean, how can I possibly get upset at that?
Sorry.
A couple new pizzas.
Oh boy, I really got a great weekend ahead of me. I got a couple new pizzas,
Some new brands I'm checking out.
It's very exciting.
Sorry. You have a couple new what? I interrupted. I'm sorry.
reels. I'm gonna practice with
Oh, you did some fishing.
Porno movies?
fishing reels.
Oh, sorry.
So porn about fishing.
Yeah.
This fishing has really caught your.
He's got the.
Do I talk if I'm on too much about it? Just let me know.
So the reel is the spinning thing that you still use the same rod. You just take the reels off and
you can,
change them
yeah,
out.
yeah, yes. So
Okay.
We'll hope they're biting.
Well, thank you.
I'll tell you what, if you're in Louisville or anywhere near it, you want to go to the place called The Caravan, because tonight and tomorrow it's Pat Godwin, Patty G, on stage, the man, the guitar. It'll be great. Have some fun. I've already got some letters from Pat from people who are
want their money back.
Oh, they haven't even gone yet.
That's weird, huh?
Yeah, I got one note from a guy that he's got it's a special thing for his wife, and the essence of the letter is you better be good.
Yeah, it's his anniversary.
Yeah, so you'll kill it, Pat.
Yeah, you will.
It'll be great tonight. Right now, we return to the Silac News Desk. That's Christy Lee.
If you were just joining us, we were talking about a man in Thailand who had his testicles bit by a python that was lurking in his toilet.
Man, that's rough.
So I did an update for you on the Florida Python Challenge. First of all, the bad news is the participants are down. They had over 1,000 last year. This year, only 857 people participated. And they are still counting the winners. They don't really have a clear idea yet, I guess, who the winners are.
Okay.
They should be announced soon. So Next year, you guys need to go because they need to get their numbers back up.
Yeah, they sure do.
Yeah.
I'm in, man. I'm in.
I can't imagine.
You're
going to go?
Wading through a swamp?
I mean, I'll stick to dry land. Yeah,
you can
as
find
much
them on
as I can.
land.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll be in a truck with the big lights on the roof.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't they hang up on the trees like in the
A shotgun.
They can. Yeah, they can. I mean, we'll find them.
All right.
Me capturing a snake will be, hey, there's one.
Oh no.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
How do they kill them?
Humanely. That's what they say. So.
What does that mean?
They grab him by the tail and whip him against a tree. Humanely. That's the most humane way to do it.
10 sleeping pills.
They just wait for it to die naturally. A snake will live up to 20.
I wonder if they go by number of snakes or weight.
I think they do both, don't they? And length.
Oh, okay.
Don't they do
And
length?
That makes sense.
What
yeah.
is
That's why they're waiting to calculate all the winners. Can you imagine going through all those
life
snakes?
expectancy of a snake, Tom? What
Of
do
a
you think?
python?
A snake
No
in
idea.
general.
Don't pythons seem like one of those animals? Well, they'll live as long as you let it.
Well, let's worry about that later. We have other things to get to.
Son of a bitch.
A passenger arrested at an Australian airport after he opened a plane's emergency exit door and walked out onto the wing.
Attaboy.
The Jetstar flight JQ507 arrived at Melbourne Airport from Sydney.
Hi, you'll never guess where I am.
Had parked at a terminal gate when the man left the plane by the right side exit. Opening the exit door automatically deployed a slide from the back of the wing.
It's because he was in Australia. Be on the left side if you're North America. You see that.
You don't
Australia
understand.
because the
But the man,
emergency exits are on the other side, Josh. When you flush the toilets, they go the other way.
but the man walked along the wing, climbed down one of the plane's engines,
Hey.
and onto the tarmac where he was restrained by airport staff.
Tom, that's really great, but we got other stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
I can go look up the age of a snake.
Chrissy?
The man was arrested for alleged aggressive behavior
Well, you know what?
and breaching aircraft safety
You
protocols.
snarky bastard. I'm gonna look average age of a snake.
A passenger
right now.
identified as Madison told 9 News Television that the man had been vaping during the flight and that he unsuccessfully demanded the air crew provide him with alcohol.
Give me alcohol.
Aye, he's a serial vapist.
20 to 30 years. Jerk.
20 to 30 years for your average python.
That's right.
All right.
And
Good to
basically
know.
what you said, as long as you let it.
Okay, so vaping on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
Demanding alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like an a-hole, yeah.
Yeah. We keep getting these stories.
Got what he deserved.
Well, it's like he didn't get killed. Couldn't you get sucked into the motor, the
He
engine?
wasn't running. They were at the gate.
Don't they leave it on?
What story are you thinking of?
Yeah, you leave it on.
Didn't we have a guy get sucked into a jet engine
That
a
has
couple years ago?
happened, yes.
Sure,
That
different
has happened.
circumstances.
That wasn't this story.
What are you with this douchebags out there in the tarmac?
What are you hearing?
They were parked at the gate. He turned the
Right,
engines
right.
off.
I'd leave him on just to suck this guy right up.
How did you know he was going to do this?
Why don't you see him out there? Hey, restart the engines, Lloyd. I want to get this bastard.
What's
My understanding, it costs like $10,000 just to repack that slide too. It's
That's
not,
what they tell you. It's $5,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
They have to
right.
repack the slide?
Well,
Yeah.
It's got to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they can't just let it hang off the sides of the plane.
You push the button and it'll right
Yeah.
out.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, yeah, Australia again. So, yeah, he's still milking that. So.
You call this a slide?
That's a slide.
Oh, no, Crocodile Dundee rip.
Yeah.
You call this a snake?
That's a snake.
That's
You'll
my
live
male
as
member.
long as you want.
We're not talking about snakes anymore.
Hey, I have a question for your daughter, Chick. She's in the airline business.
Yeah?
Why, when taxiing or, hey, folks, we're going to have to sit here for a little bit, do they then shut off the air conditioning?
Yeah.
You can't let that
Well,
run.
it's something I think it's called the Josh rule. It makes you the most uncomfortable. That's why they do it.
It's miserable.
Unbearable.
And we're going to have to sit here for 25 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and shut everything off. And please don't talk. You can't
Sure,
drink.
It's about
and
the gasoline, and they probably have
Gasoline?
whatever it is.
Jet
the fuel, I'm sorry.
Kerosene. No.
Whatever.
I won't get in a plane unless it's running on kerosene. How about you, Josh?
Tell us some more about how things are different in Australia. will you?
The land down under.
Authorities in a Mississippi college town temporarily.
Boy, they never give you the whole can of Vegemite.
Ooh, hey. Wow, who's that? Colin Hay? Who is that?
Oh, boy. Yahoo, seriously.
You know where they keep your luggage? Down under is where they keep your luggage. Down under.
That's the joke. Oh,
yeah. Yeah. I'm going to throw the first pitch out at a baseball game.
Boy,
Yeah.
they ought to arrest that guy, send him to a kangaroo court.
Oh, that joke boomeranged.
Boy.
Came back and hit you in the face.
Can't eat kangaroo. It makes me jump.
Okay, what do you got, Christy?
Authorities in a Mississippi college town temporarily closed a street this week after a delivery truck dropped dozens of cases of beer. The spill occurred in Oxford, home of the University of Mississippi.
Did they have to close the street for the candlelight vigil?
No, for the kegger that the fraternity house threw.
Being held by the Fiji house.
Yeah.
Fellas, they've dropped 50 kegs of beer.
They always have the best water at the Fiji house.
Take off your hats.
Mountain
Is that
water.
right?
She did.
The Oxford Police Department boasted about the crash onto social media and advised drivers to avoid the area. The department joked, quote, "And no, you cannot come help clean up."
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Christy.
Sure.
Now, we'll be getting back to more
Frivolity?
news about exciting things, including the so-called summer penis effect.
Oh, and they're going to decide tomorrow about those astronauts when they're going to go back and get them. Did you hear about that?
Yikes.
Yeah. NASA's going to decide this weekend.
Jettison them now.
Whoops.
The guy asked for a facial hood.
Poor Suni.
A facial
You are so
hood.
mean.
Well, he's no prize either,
Right.
pal. Okay? Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system.
Laughing too hard to comment.
I knew I needed to secure my home with the best. That's why I got Simply Safe about 10 years ago. It's true. I did the research on this myself. They weren't a sponsor when I got my Simply Safe system.
'Tis true. I remember.
I sleep better every night knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me. And if somebody does try to break in, they send help when I need it most. And Simply Safe has proprietary, exclusive LiveGuard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm. They can even see and speak to intruders inside your home, warning them police are on their way. You can have the same peace of mind that I do when I'm not at work, and so many of our listeners experience.
You sleep especially well on Friday and Saturday nights knowing that you're not going to see me in the morning.
I really, really do. Simply Safe offering Bob and Tom listeners 20% off the system. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer. 20% off any new Simply Safe system. You can sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply.
When are they changing that to simplysafe.com/chick? You found it. You talk about them. And how do you feel? You have to say Tom's name during all that.
It makes me sick. Every time I do it, a little piece of me dies. But what can I do? You see how he is. Look at him over there. Lost, doesn't know we're on the air. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nuts.
Maybe they should go with simplysafetom.com.
Oh, you throw no slash. You're in there.
Yeah. Get rid of the slash. We're coming right back. We have, once again, something called summer penis in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This room just got so much more handsome because in the studio, on his way to the legendary Go Bananas in Cincinnati, Ohio, it will be Greg Hott. He's right here with us. Hey, Greg.
Hey, I'm all excited. Thanks for having me here, everybody. Hey, it's Friday. Come on. Go to your boss's office and say, what this company needs is a trampoline. You know me, I've got volume control issues. Give me a hand. I was born 8.5 months early. Come on, you know me. Comedy's not my thing. Let's go.
Friday starts the week.
I'm the guy that invented peel and eat shrimp. Come on. Look for me in my new show. I'm the star of Dog Walker, Texas Ranger. Check it out. Animal Planet. You got to wake up pretty early in the morning to outsmart me.
How early?
8:30 ought to do it. Come on, hey.
Greg Hott is here with us. Hey, Greg, how are you, sir?
I'm great.
Looking very, very handsome. Greg, of course, a veteran of the Marine Corps.
Hit him in the head. ahead. We don't have all day. Too slow. Get back.
As you can see.
My new thing, Tom, is acting. I'm a great actor.
I didn't know this.
I've been going to acting classes.
Oh, do a scene for me.
I kid you. Okay, well, I gave Chrissy some lines.
You did? Oh.
And we'll do our acting scene.
Okay.
'Cause I've taken like over 20 hours of acting classes.
Wow.
Kid you not. All right, we're going to do a scene. Go ahead, Christy. Go ahead.
Greg, you're unapproachably handsome, and it's impossible not to dream about you.
Why don't you just do the lines, Christy? We can talk about this after the show. Do the bit. Try the second line. Do the second. Forget the first. Do the second line.
But Greg, when you walk past me and my girlfriends with your totally realistic hair color, how could we be expected not to fling our clothes against the wall?
Can we do some comedy?
That's what I'm reading.
Do the stuff read what I wrote.
I'm reading.
All right, forget it, Tom. What's in the news? She won't do it. She won't do it.
Here, give me the lines. Let me try.
That's what is written on
Just give me the paper.
You read it.
Okay.
I think what Greg is suggesting here.
She's obviously in love with Greg.
Right, exactly, yes.
She won't even do the bit.
No, she won't.
She can't help
She's
herself.
too hung up on you.
It's embarrassing for all of us.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Comedian Tim Allen is here.
He goes, oftentimes, you hear this a lot. Yeah, oftentimes the technology they learn here at the race is translated into your family car. And I went, yeah, right. This year, Chevy's offered the Indy Celebrity, a 900 horsepower celebrity wagon. So I'm like, gosh, George, this thing's really got some pickup, doesn't it? I got to the kids to school in about 6 seconds. We're having lapping practice next week with all the other girls' PTA. She's running the Offie. I'm doing the Buick. And Betty's got the Chevy High-Tech. I pulled the trailer right out from under the boat, George. This baby's got some guts to it. Love Sears, do you? It's the Craftsman tool department makes my nipples rock hard. She always figured we should grunt like pigs. The little primates you are. Don't speak to your mother. You grunt like the pigs you are. Ever try to take a steak away from your husband? Here, honey. We're trying to grab meat from a man while we're just like dogs. I like going through the house rewiring stuff. That's my favorite thing. One of those big tool belts. Yeah. 2 cordless Makita drills hanging low. But you gotta know how to wear it, otherwise your butt crack shows. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what is that? A pencil hole over there, Bob? I'm gonna hike that up. I got some spackle. I'll figure out that butt crack. I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. We'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob. I got kids eating food in this kitchen. Get out of here. Go to miter me a dovetail out there or something, Bob. I just cruise around my house like Bob Vila, with a bad headache. Just looking for stuff. I noticed Grandma's Easy Lift chair isn't moving quite as quick as I'd like it to. So I popped down the hardware store, pick up a compressor, some hose, some coax cable. I wire that sucker up. I forget Grandma lost some weight in the years I look at it. Got the 140 pounds a little too high, isn't it, Grandma? Shot that bitch halfway across the kitchen there. Doilies following her. Sorry, Grandma. I'll dial that baby down as soon as I rewire Grandpa's hearing aid. I got a preamp on that son of a bitch.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God. Now that's manly.
Presiding over a symbolic condom roast in his Catholic church's parking lot in Waterbury, Connecticut. Yes,
I love those.
The Reverend Joseph Looney protested.
Mesquite condom roast. Very tasty.
I'd like that blackened, please. It makes it look bigger.
And then it looks so good at a shish kebab too. A little pepper, a little bell pepper, condom, tomato.
What's the name of this reverend?
Oh, Reverend Joseph Looney. I'm not kidding.
No. Unbelievable. I'm Casey Kasem, and here's American Top 40. Is it just my imagination, or is my head just a bit too big for my body? And here's my wife, Karima Kasem. Show him the Top 40s, honey.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning, Tom. How are you?
Chick, good.
Good.
Craving a beer. Why am I craving
A beer? Because it's
Want a
Friday, baby.
Want a brewski?
I'm to party.
Oh, we had a story about beer.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
that's
did.
that's why I have it in my mind.
Cornflakes in a can.
What happened? A bunch of beer spilled on the road?
Yep.
Was in Mississippi.
Surprised we didn't get a song from
Pat.
Godwin.
Beer
Yeah,
spilling
don't
the
you
road.
A song?
Down the
What are the details? I'll whip one up for you.
Oh,
I thought you had
It
the
was
stuff.
in Mississippi. It was was it Oxford?
Yep, Oxford University.
And,
College Town?
Yeah, but
University of Mississippi in Oxford, yeah.
they had to close down the street, I think, to...
Wait, you already have something for it?
Here we go. B-E-R-S-P-I-L-L, beer spill. B-E-R-S-P-I-L-L, beer spill. All I need is a tongue and the will to get on my knees and lap up my fill. B-E-R-S-P-I-L-L, beer spill.
The man's a genius.
Couple of frat guys in a college town saw a delivery truck, and what went down? The beer spilled on the ground. The boys thought, looky here, what we found. They were broke and pretty thirsty, too. B-E-R-S-P-I-L-L, beer spill. Everybody now. B-E-R-S-P-I-L, beer spill. All I need is a tongue and the will to get on my knees and lap up my fill. B-E-R-S-P-I-L-L, beer spill.
Yeah. A little tribute to the great Todd Snyder. Thank you, Pat. That was great.
Thank you, Fred.
Oxford, Mississippi.
Yep.
Beer spilling on the road.
That's a lovely town. I like Oxford, Mississippi.
I've never been there.
Nor have I. Is there a Cambridge, Mississippi?
Yes, fine place. One could have a mint julep. A southern gentleman could surely enjoy himself down in Oxford, Christy.
Yes, darling, I'd love a mint julep.
Yes, it is hot out.
It's so hot.
I don't want you wilting like a rose. My southern flower.
Perhaps you should bathe.
I need
Sugar?
some lemonade.
Oh, sugar, I need a fly swatter to whack those pesky boll weevils around your panties.
Around your pants.
You're attracting weevils with your vagina. I don't know if you know that or not.
Your,
Gentlemen, I
my
hardly
gosh.
think so.
Your gooey man trap.
Oh,
Sure is attracting these flies.
Fortunately, Tennessee likes the boys.
It's not flypaper.
Oh, no.
Kitty on a
Oh, these pita gnats.
Hey, NASA's going to decide this weekend whether Boeing's new capsule is safe enough to return 2 astronauts from the International Space Station.
It's not. Keep those uggos
Or
up
they've
there.
been waiting since June. The agency's top officials will meet on Saturday. You'll recall astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams
Which one's Butch?
launched aboard Boeing's Starliner from Florida back on June 5th.
That's a fella.
But the test flight quickly encountered thruster failures and helium leaks so serious, NASA kept the capsule parked at the station as engineers debated what to do.
Helium leaks.
If necessary, SpaceX
We have a problem.
could retrieve the astronauts, but that would keep them up there until
My God, can I
February
get
of next year.
a partner up here I can actually look at? Please.
There's not that much to look at.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the Earth. Whoop-de-doo.
In space, no one can hear you scream when you look at her. I mean, man.
Guys.
Sorry.
A 9-year-old in Australia was injured after she or he apparently caught fire, their hand on a plasma globe at a science museum.
Plasma globe?
Yeah, according to The Guardian, the child seriously burned after allegedly touching the hands-on plasma globe exhibit at Questacon, the National Science and Technology Center, back in 2022. An investigation has revealed that a spark from the globe ignited the alcohol-based hand sanitizer on the child's hands.
Oh, no.
The sanitizer had actually been supplied by Questacon.
Oh, jeez.
The Department of Industry, Science, and Resources has since been charged with breaching health and safety laws.
That's sad.
And
Hi
now
there.
faces a maximum penalty of nearly $1 million.
I'm Chick McGee for Questacon.
Mhm.
You know, when you need scientific models and actual working apparatus, you should call Questacon.
Boy, I don't trust that guy.
I look at this plasma ball. Spooky, huh? You'd think you'd burst into flames. Huh? But no. Oh, my God!
Those are cool, too. It's a shame that happened to this poor child.
Are these the things that you touch and your hair goes up?
I think so, and don't they have like?
I always like the big Frankenstein switch. They said,
the Tesla coils.
Yeah.
It goes up and it.
Yeah.
That's in Chicago at the museum there. Those
That's
Tesla
poor
coils.
kid, man. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Other places, not just Chicago.
You know what? The only ones I've seen are in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago and Dr. Frankenstein's lab.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool to have a laboratory like that?
I think it'd be cool just to be able to say laboratory with a straight face. Laboratory.
See, that's how you're supposed to say it.
How about laboratory?
Yeah.
You know? No good for you? Laboratory?
Not on a Frankenstein movie.
Universal Studios, I went there and they had the actual Frankenstein lab recreated and it was gigantic and you walked through it and I almost teared up.
Whoa.
It was so fascinating.
Was it
so
part of the
fantastic.
haunted house?
It was
thing?
part of one of their.
That's
it
cool.
was just awesome.
The massive Frankenstein switch?
Yes, and they had the Tesla coils.
I worked at a station that had. Did you ever work at a station that had one of those?
Yep.
We had them back here.
Yep.
Frankenstein switches?
Yes.
Yep. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, when you turn the transmitter off. Back in, I think they have new transmitters now, but they did back in the
Well,
day.
that one station, they could turn it off, nobody'd notice.
Tom, one of our friends next door made me a light switch thing. He has a 3D printer, and they're Frankenstein switches for your home light switches. You should get them.
Oh.
Yeah, the girls, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What did we have a couple days ago? What did we have in the middle of the day? What
Meeting.
But what?
Meet and
At
greet.
a lunch.
A lunch.
Yes.
And who was invited?
The staff.
Everybody from the building.
Next day's
Everybody
function,
from the
high-class
building.
luncheon.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody in the building would be working at the station that you so callously mentioned they turn it off and no one would notice?
Just a joke.
Just a joke. Do you think they think it's a joke? Or you, Mr. Tom, in here talking about their radio station that way? You think that's funny?
I think technology is changing and there are different ways to access. I just
He
love the
spins like a top, doesn't he?
He sure does.
He does.
You know, we had the Frankenstein switch though. It was great.
Yeah, that's got to be fun to actually do.
And when it would kind of lock in, there'd be like a little spark.
Must have been very satisfying.
They let you turn a transmitter on and off?
Yeah.
Did you have a first class license? No way.
Oh,
They were violent.
No,
Yeah,
they
I
were
think
violating
I think they changed that. You don't have to have a first anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And but those were the days when you had to sign off. And
Sure.
They had an old tape. It would play the national anthem. And it would,
all right.
It would
Write a memoir.
A company called. You brought up 3D printing. A company called Icon putting up 3D printed houses in Wolf Ranch, Texas.
Hi, I'm Chick McGee for Icon. You ever think I need a house, but I can't afford one? Well, let us 3D print one for you.
The company states their innovative approach to home construction addresses the U.S. housing shortage.
We're addressing the U.S. housing shortage.
By offering faster, more
affordable construction for you and your family.
The final result
if you
will be-
lived here, you'd be home now.
The final result will be an entire 3D printed neighborhood.
You seen this?
I have not.
It's great.
What an awful idea.
Let's
take the human.
Look at the photograph. They're at the
element out of everything.
They're at the corner of Canon and Epson.
What?
Printer.
Canon and
Oh.
I live at the corner of Hewlett and Packard.
A better joke.
Have you seen that?
That's the name of a.
They're calling them 3D printers. That's the problem.
They're fabricators.
Yeah, they're not printers.
They still have to have somebody put them together, correct?
Yeah, but the parts come and it's a smart move.
Okay, I think I saw a story about this on something.
I got ripped off. I
Did
bought
ya?
one of those 3D printers.
Yeah.
Dot matrix. Who? Older model.
Am I right?
Remember printing and then having to rip off the sides?
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, 3D printing is above my intellectual scale. I don't understand.
Especially when they
how
do
it
things
works.
like, we're 3D printing steaks for people to eat. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
Well, yeah, where do you get the ink for that?
That's the problem. I'm sure the ink's $10,000.
What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
again,
if
they're
you
just
can-
fabricating.
If you can find the ink, yeah. I bet you can't find it.
Didn't you get a new printer that's got some kind of weird ink. What's the deal?
Yeah, no, it comes in jugs, and you fill up there are 3
cartridges,
different reservoirs and blacks, and
comes in jugs.
Things.
Yeah, I heard him say comes in jugs. I was waiting for the countdown.
The joke.
That is something.
More like on.
That's what
Former food service director for an Illinois school has pleaded guilty to stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken wings from a school district.
Chicken wing.
WLS TV.
Ain't no thing like a chicken wing.
We're a better radio station than we are a TV station.
Vera Lydell was charged with theft and operating a criminal enterprise last year after an investigation determined she placed orders for the chicken wings and billed Harvey School District 152.
Harvey School District.
But kept all the chicken wings.
Not everybody could see the school, but me.
She was sentenced to 9 years in prison.
Wow. I mean, that's so much money.
How many chicken wings?
$1.5 million.
And nobody noticed it?
Well, they did eventually.
There was an NFL player who offered to pay the million to get her out.
9 years.
I don't know if he did it.
He's 66. She's 66 years old. 9 years.
Yeah, she's a criminal, though. Go to jail.
It's a lot of money.
True.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wings.
Yeah, you're right. There was no reason for me to say anything.
Don't send her to jail. Send her to the Hidden Valley Ranch. You see, she can dip the wings.
Is
you see,
there no
$1 million worth of.
No, you're horrible.
Sorry.
Hidden Valley Ranch, Australia.
Have you seen this?
Have you seen this? Have you noticed this? Check this out.
Kenny Rogers would have told her when to fold them. You see, you got to know when to fold them and hold them.
I think my wife's faking. She's faking.
Did you see Allie Breen's Instagram post recently where she was like, I didn't know that in the song The Gambler, he dies. She was like, did you guys know that he dies in that song? And she was really shocked to find that out.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Apparently, it's all there in the words.
I never listened. You ought to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Apparently, he didn't quite know.
Apparently not. Maybe that's why.
He get shot?
I would think.
I'd have to relive.
Dead part coming
Still
up.
alive here.
So far, so good.
Know when to not get sick. Oh, there it is. There.
When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's
Do you genuinely like this song?
No.
Oh, I genuinely love it.
That's pretty obvious now when you hear it.
I love it. Oh, yeah. The gunshot there really gives it away.
Do you love that song?
Love, yes.
Where does he die in this?
I'm reading it.
Didn't you hear it? He gets shot in the ear.
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
Now, Josh, did you like the movie?
I did not see the movie. Nor did I see, like, the 7 sequels that they made.
Oh, that's right.
The Gambler Returns.
The coward of the county.
Yeah, the gamblers now into sports betting.
Right. The Gambler meets Ernest in jail.
It doesn't say anything about him dying here.
It doesn't.
No. Allie Breen.
At the end of the song? No?
Well, okay, according to her. And
No, he does.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, it says when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep, and somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep.
That's what he's...
Yeah, he dies of natural causes. He's not murdered.
Okay, he didn't get shot.
No, he's an old gambler.
I got you.
Did they cut that verse out in the
I don't remember
hit version?
No.
That's in there?
Yes.
I'd have climbed down.
What's it going to take for you to shut up about this? Are we going to have to play that part of the song? Is that it?
Yep.
All right.
It gets real slow and quiet. Yeah.
That's it?
Dies in his sleep?
I remember the gambler, he broke even.
I love it. How do you not love it?
I find it amazingly easy.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Chick.
Well, even when it came out?
No, boring.
Christy, you like it, don't you?
Not as bad
Next thing you'll tell me you like Islands in the Stream.
I swear I love it.
I love Islands in the Stream.
No,
Barry Gibb
That
song.
is what we
the
are.
worst one, Coward of the County, is the worst.
No, I like that one too.
Oh, God.
You admit it. You're a Kenny Rogers lover.
I am. I'm a big Kenny
I like
Rogers
his voice. I like it.
You like Lucille even?
Seal, I don't
Yes, I
remember.
do like Lucille.
Oh, Lucille.
Ruby is the best one.
That's great.
Oh, that is good.
That's a good story song.
Lucy.
And the Condition song's great.
For God's sake, turn around.
I like his cover of Eulogy by Tool. It's hard to find, but it's out there if you look.
A Louisiana man is in custody after he allegedly locked patrons and staff inside a Starbucks with a bicycle lock.
Isn't Kenny Rogers a Louisiana man, Mississippi woman or something in that song? Okay, never mind.
Slidell police said officers were called to the Starbucks after a lock had been placed around the business's front door.
What's this guy up to?
Authorities noted that those inside were able to leave the building through a different door. They've arrested a 23-year-old man on charges.
Boy, this sure was a slight hassle.
Wait a minute. So there's two different doorways, and this.
Yeah.
Folks involved said it was mildly annoying.
A 23-year-old man.
Well, of course, it's news.
Arrested on charges of terrorizing and false imprisonment. Because he happened
to me, that'd be
imprisonment.
That'd be heavenly for me. Hey, sorry, baby. I can't come home. I'm locked into a Starbucks. Oh, can I get another latte?
Man, oh man.
What was he mad about?
Yeah, what was that guy doing?
I don't know. It's not in the story.
I want pumpkin spice.
Now. No, it doesn't release till tomorrow, sir.
Well, then I'm locking you in here.
Yeah,
well, there's another door we can go out.
Yeah.
I should have thought this through.
You can get a latte anytime you want, but you can never leave. It's a new verse in the new song, Hotel California. So he puts a bicycle lock around the front door. They just go out the side.
Mm-hmm.
Genius. There's also a back door to all of them, right?
I don't know. I've never looked.
Where they
Yeah,
load,
sure.
They load all the stuff in.
Yeah.
Okay. This probably was I'm guessing drug-related.
Drug-related.
Who's to say?
I mean, if you're a criminal and you can't make the assessment that there are 3 different ways to get in and out of the place.
Well, we don't even know this guy's motive.
Yeah, we don't know what happened there. Hmm.
You know, I could honestly kind of see you doing this. You ride your bike to Starbucks, you get out, and you're just absent-mindedly locking the door of the Starbucks with your bike locked.
So I get there to the Starbucks, and the door's locked with a big padlock. How the hell's that happen?
I locked my bicycle to the doorway. Okay, very good. Well, right now it's time to check in with Steven Singer from Steven Singer Jewelers. We got something special coming up from Steven Singer. I can't say what it is.
Lasagna Labor Day.
It is not Lasagna Labor Day. We have, he doesn't have anything special every day because every day is special for Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. He is the guy. He's the man when it comes to real diamond jewelry. Real diamond jewelry for someone you love, perhaps. No phony sales, no phony discounts, no weird pricing games. Steven Singer treats you right every time. Famous for the full 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Steven Singer Jewelers. Fast and free shipping. In fact, if you get an order into Steven Singer Jewelers before 2 o'clock Eastern Time today, it's going to be out the door and on the way to you. So experience that fast and free shipping, whatever you want. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Real, natural, earthborn, rare diamonds. That's the specialty. Earrings, bracelets, necklaces, etc., etc. One place, one price, every day. IHateStevenSinger.com. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, the Ice Cream Museum in the news. Also, we have an interesting thing about the Postal Service. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or
When Charles was a young prince, he never thought he'd be king. Finally ruling England at the age of 73. King Chuck. The Queen was his mama. Lucky Chuck. She used the Oxford comma. Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Now that his mama's gone, I hope he doesn't fail. What exactly did he do as the fancy Prince of Wales? King Chuck. His teeth and ears look big and funny. Bucky Chuck. Will they fit on stamps and money? Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. The Queen, she had her corgis. Prince Andrew had his orgies. He's wild, that brother Andy. On Epstein Island, dude got randy. Prince Harry moved from good out to Hollywood. King Chuck. Charles loves the polo ponies. and dressing up for ceremonies. He wears a kilt, please don't stare. He's not wearing underwear. Finally gets to rule, cause he's got the family jewel. King Chuck. He married Diana, they had a castle and a villa. But all the time he dreamed about the homely one, Camilla. King Chuck couldn't wait to get his hands on Horny Chuck. Said he'd like to be her tampon. Born in the royal palace, has the royal phallus. He's so old it won't be long, we'll have to write another song. King Will.
This is Bob Cavoyan for Channel 13 in a special Olympic moment. We are going to recreate the very first time the torch was ever run in history.
Cut! The monkey's got no gloves on. Where are the monkey gloves?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have the gloves on. Sorry.
Now we're going to recreate the very first time the torch was run in history.
Cue the monkey. I'm not a monkey. I'm a gorilla. There's a difference. Cut.
I didn't say I didn't know what you wanted. I know what you want. I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I can't go in the woods.
Why?
I have sensitive skin. I can't. I just can't do it.
Sensitive skin. You're
Sensitive
wearing
skin.
a gorilla suit. I was
that.
just in the woods. Anybody can go
Have
in
you
the
ever
woods.
been bitten by a mosquito? Possibly a carpenter ant?
You don't want the gig? If you don't want to do this,
I didn't say I didn't want the gig.
Tony
I just don't wanna
Saragusa
go-
from the Colts. Tony Saragusa said,
Saragusa?
I can do this.
Saragusa
He
cannot.
wanted the role of the gorilla.
He cannot touch my gorilla.
Yeah, well, he didn't even need the suit, okay?
Our guest in the studio is comedian Bert Kreischer, and Bert is a veteran of the world of the party. He was voted the #1 party animal in the country by Rolling Stone magazine.
Quite an honor.
Many years ago.
Honor.
Mm-hmm. And you carry the mantle to this day.
Yeah.
You're now I guess you'd be the, party animal ex officio, what is the
party
title?
animal cum laude?
Guru, maybe? Guru to young boys,
Could
probably.
be a guru.
Yeah. You'd be good
maybe
for that.
not.
No, you said you have 2 young daughters.
Yeah, which is pointless because I have no advice for little girls.
Do you have advice for young men?
I have tons of advice for young men. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Is this college age men going to?
Well, it's like well, you have sons, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you know all the things. Do you have any girls?
Yes.
Oh, see, and you got nothing to tell a little girl.
Well, so far they're in charge. They know what's going on. So.
Yeah. I said, I remember the first night we got my daughter, or not got her, but had her, or whatever.
I know.
Right. And she was crying real bad, and the nurse was like, the nurse comes in, and she's, and wrapped up like a joint in a box. Right. I guess that's what they, And the nurse comes in, and that's what I thought it was.
You are a party animal.
She was like, let's, what have you done? I was like, nothing. She goes, what are you gonna do? I was like, I put a towel over her face and cut the oxygen in half. I don't know, nothing. And she goes, here's what you do: take her head, put it by your heart, take your pinky, place it on her lower lip, and allow her to draw it in. That'll calm her down. So I do it, and sure enough, as soon as I put it on her lower lip, my daughter draws it in like she's trying to rip the nail off. Just, I'm like, we're stopping this tonight. Yeah. I'm not raising a daughter where that is her coping mechanism.
That's a good point.
Every time she gets a little spook, just, no, thank you. But I was massively unprepared for girls. I just didn't know. I never even listened to women. The only advice I got, and this for boys, you ever get into a fight with a girl? This works every time. I did this with my wife. 12 words. You are right. I am wrong. I love you, honey. You win, and you squash it.
Really?
You take her in your arms, you carry her into the bedroom, and you cuddle like a team, like a unified, like a coalition. Scratch her back and let her go to sleep together, happy. She won. And that night while she's sleeping, cut her hair. Not a lot, just a little bit, so you know you won. Great advice for a boy, unapplicable for a girl.
Bert Kreischer's our guest. I'm glad we have this on tape because you're going to be dead very soon, I think.
Yeah, we can use that as evidence, I think.
Yeah, you're going to be wheeled out of your own home in a gurney.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's forever, right? What am I counting the days for? You think guys doing life in prison count the days? I don't think so. You do your time, I'll do mine.
Oh, no, I got out.
You got out?
Yeah. I escaped.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
That's what he thought. Doesn't get any better than that.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. East.
Radio app.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
What are you up to over there?
Well, I forgot.
What do you got doing over there instead of? You got something else going on other than the radio show?
Just preparing some delightful iced tea.
Oh, of course.
Perfect.
Sure.
We're kind of on the air.
From our friends at Lipton.
Will somebody shut that baby up?
A lot going on today.
Josh has his sound effects machine.
Who does this? Who brings the baby in?
Okay. Now, who asked the question?
Oh, Jesus!
You gotta look. Sorry. Allie Breen positive.
Ace, do you have any chapstick?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to coat that.
Don't we have a deal?
With
Allie
chapstick.
ruins one show a week. That's it. She can't.
At least you're going to coat it, Tom. Yeah, she posited online. She goes, I didn't realize that the gambler dies at the end of that song.
Well, what was the question?
Does the gambler die in the song?
So then,
And
it sounds like she.
I read the lyrics and it didn't. I guess he did die, but
asked and answered.
I don't recall it.
Right,
but here.
So what's the follow up?
We have the I want you to listen to this. Listen to this, and you decide. That, or we can call Don Schlitz, the great artist that wrote the song.
Jesus.
Don Schlitz?
Yeah, he's a terrific songwriter.
The beer magnet?
Yeah.
Schlitz was a famous beer.
Yes, Tom. Yes, go over that for people.
And of course,
No, just play the song. Don't get onto a different tangent.
Here we go.
And when he finished speaking,
There you go.
Doug.
See,
And he said, finished speaking.
We got that already.
So he just fell asleep, basically. After he
He
talked
got
to him.
shot. Did you not hear the gun?
And that's a good life, right? If you break even,
heck yeah.
Why not?
So his final words, but not his final words for the evening. The implication is his final words. Period.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
I didn't see the movie.
Nor I.
In the movie, I guess.
I don't think he dies because there were so many sequels. Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't think he died either.
Ah, okay. Eventually died of cancer from the smoking.
Possibly.
Yes,
They mentioned the cigarettes.
Why wouldn't we talk about this to death?
I apologize to Don Schlitz.
What would you like to talk about, Chick?
Anything else?
How about this? Do you experience something called summer penis?
I do not.
Do you want to explain what that is, Christy?
Well, I have to find the story. Hang on a second.
I thought you'd have that right on top.
No.
Because it's penis related.
No, because he
Experts say the summer penis is the opposite of winter penis, during which the male member shrinks from the cold. So in the summer, you would apparently get bigger in the summer heat. Dr. Kenny Livingston at ZoomDoc said, ZoomDoc, when we are hot, blood vessels supplying blood to the skin can vasodilate?
Yes.
Yeah. This allows more blood to flow to the surface, giving the appearance of swollen extremities, including the penis.
What's the update to this? I mean, once a week for the last 6 weeks.
I
we've
know.
done the summer penis
That's
story.
why.
Yeah.
What's the update?
That's why, Josh, it was at the bottom of my stack. Because it's the exact same effing story.
GD week. And I think it's more.
You just want to say summer penis. Just say it. We don't have to talk about it.
I think it's twice a week.
We've done the story once before.
That's not true.
And the update is if you'd keep reading.
The doctor Preeti Daniel at the London Doctors Clinic stressed that the penis does not grow during the summer heat, nor does it shrink during the winter.
Well, no kidding.
Rather, the apparent variation in perception of size is simply your body trying to maintain an optimum temperature at all times.
So you've learned something.
It's the same.
All right.
Go ahead, Pat.
Just
play
tell
a
the
song.
joke that you thought of in the car.
Play a song.
That makes you want to redo the story.
There are other body parts that are summer related.
Oh, okay.
You've heard of summer teeth? Some are there, some are missing.
Right.
Okay, Pat,
All right,
do you have a song about the summer penis?
Well, of course he does.
I'm Frank right now.
Oh, so I'm Frank. Let me be Frank.
Summer wind, the teeth, penis.
The summer penis
There it is.
gets big and strong in the sun and heat. It has more girth. Something about the warmth expands the meat.
You didn't want to hear the song.
It was nice and long. I had a Speedo on and took my girlfriend's hand. Two lovers and a summer penis drag it in the sand. A winter penis is a sad sight. All behind that fly. This is where, under the pubic hair, he goes to hide. My girlfriend longs for those August nights when he's at his angriest and meanest. Come back, my
Your piano player. Your piano player.
Come back.
Clams over there.
Come back,
my summer penis.
Very nice.
Summer penis.
No, we're happy to hear the song.
Now, you've encountered some of these, Christy. Some are big, some are small.
Just 4.
But you understand, when we do the same story, if we don't comment, we all sound insane.
Right.
I'm still just having trouble. I'm having trouble picturing a summer penis. I don't know why.
It's apparently a...
Oh, there it is. There he is.
Hilarious.
That's the summer
internet
penis.
phenomenon.
Yeah, it's a picture of Tom, in case you're wondering, of course. Yeah.
Did you get like a spring anus? when the hemorrhoids are blooming.
Okay, now Monday. What are we
like
going
the
to
cherry
do?
blossoms.
What are we going to do Monday when we talk about a summer penis?
Nothing. We're not going to talk about it.
Really?
And we did decide that Summer Penis was a song rejected from Grease 2.
Yes.
Summer penis, saw one at last.
Summer penis up in my... Oh.
Yeah, you always thought one of those guys, you know. A couple of those greasers were really hiding something.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Closeted greaser.
Oh, it made me sore.
That'd be tough. The overtly masculine yet.
Yes.
Closeted greaser.
Okay. That was satisfying. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
Okay, well, that's all that counts.
That's true. Believe me, we know. It's okay. A man is suing in New York City's ice cream museum, claiming he broke his ankle while jumping into its so-called sprinkle pool. Jeremy Shore claims he visited the museum with his daughter last year. Yeah, the New York City Ice Cream Museum. He suffered severe and permanent injuries after jumping into the sprinkle pool.
Coincidentally, his name, Jimmy.
Oh, that's good.
It's another name for sprinkles. Jimmy's.
It's a regional thing, yeah. Jimmy's.
I've never heard Jimmy's.
Yeah. Kind of a regional thing. They call them Jimmy's.
Oh,
Have you ever heard that?
I think a tiny portion of Connecticut and New Jersey.
Oh, we've got 1 hour left. Will you just play along?
It's like Jimmy's never used. People,
I've never heard. I'm not making a joke. I've never heard it. I'm sorry.
Never heard of it.
If I may, the larger point, this idiot jumped into a ball pit and is complaining that he broke his leg or something?
It's a ball pit-like installation full of oversized plastic sprinkles. He says the museum encourages patrons to jump in through its advertising, creating the reasonable but false expectation.
Was his name Jimmy?
That the sprinkle pool is fit and safe for that activity.
I've always wondered how many...
His name is Jeremy.
How many hits over the head it would take to shatter a coffee mug.
Hey, look at Jimmy in there with the Jimmies.
is seeking unspecified damages to cover his medical.
You know,
and legal
ironically, by the way, you'll like this, Judge.
There are unflavored poisons.
The ice cream museum closed on Sundays.
Is that one okay?
Right, Chick?
That's funny.
Oh, you son of a...
Closed on Sundays.
So this guy jumps into a thing for kids, and he's expecting.
Yeah, he wants.
No one expects to get hurt. The guy has a right to sue.
I'll tell you what, that's going to be a rocky road.
Oh,
in the court.
Okay. That is pretty good. Rocky Road's not bad.
Rocky Road.
Law firm of Ben and Jerry. Call now.
There should have been some safety cones.
Yeah. Oh, safety waffle cones. I do like the waffle cones. They're nice. I'm surprised. Actually, those ball pits always scare me.
Yeah, they make you nervous.
Oh, can you imagine the germs in those things?
Oh, they've got to just be Petri dishes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
There used to be one of those places around here, and they had them go through this cleansing machine.
The ball pits?
Oh, they'd have to.
It was really cool. The balls would get sucked up into this
I
machine.
remember that.
Yeah.
I have a friend who got AIDS from a ball pit.
Okay, we got to take a break. And
No,
we'll
I don't
be
want to.
back.
I want to let him suffer. Look at him trying to drink his coffee.
His name wasn't Jimmy, was it?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
John Swanson.
Okay, very good. Somehow I
jumped in a ball pit.
I blame
contracted AIDS.
We
have an hour.
Okay.
We just go along.
We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too...
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This is one of my favorite tunes, by the way.
Tom's going to do one of his big hits.
Oh, yeah. It is, actually. It's
a huge hit.
One of the better ones. Yeah, all set over there, Tom?
I beg your pardon? Who are you speaking to?
Oh.
It's that strange European accent that you can't quite place.
Yes, hello.
I'm sorry, your name, sir?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Good morning, Mr. Bonjour.
Oh, that's very funny.
Oh, yeah, we said it.
You must be the chick, the funny one. Yes. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch your name.
I haven't thought of one yet.
I see.
It's Peter Merritt, isn't it? Or
I think it is Peter Merritt.
Peter Merritt.
something
Yes.
like that?
Yes. That would be very funny.
He's the crappy artist, isn't he?
Dick Merritt? Yeah.
Ricardo Merritt. Yes.
Ricardo Merritt.
Excuse me, darling. I hate to interrupt you, but there's something I must tell you. I will sing for you now. In a minute.
Let it come around.
I will sing after the band comes around.
It's the band's fault.
If you find yourself in Holland, they'll say to you, how yaman. In France, they'll say, fermez la gueule. In Athens, you'll hear scarmont. In Berlin, it's Helden Sie the Schnauzer. In Jakarta, it's simply bon com. Let me translate for you, darling. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Coming around again.
Has there ever been a topic on which you don't expound? Has there ever been a moment when your mouth wasn't making a sound? Have you ever had the feeling that you might have said enough? I am begging you, my darling, shut up, shut up, shut up. tonight, it does not matter. You still want to shoot the breeze. When I hear your constant chatter, I'm thinking, someone shoot me, please. Maestro. Now we are in the bedroom, so comfortably inclined. But the only intercourse we're having is the conversational kind. There's just one way to stop you from blabbering so much. Say hello to Mr. Johnson and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Bravo.
Fermez la douche.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Laird Chevalier.
Laird Chevalier.
Maurice Chevalieris. Thank you. Maurice Chevalier.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning.
Hello.
And we are joined in the studio by our guest comedian, Clinton Jackson.
See, I got the name of two presidents, right?
I was just
thinking about that.
Yeah, that's the way people don't. Yeah, see, Bill Clinton and Jesse Jackson. Boom. Just wanted to scare a few people.
Oh, man.
Now, Clinton, I was told that you were part of a comedy festival in Aspen.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, I was.
Now, do you ski?
No, I do not. All the other comics went, and they asked me to go, and I said no. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to be out there, leading the pack, looking like Hootie and 100 blowfish. On a hill.
Bravo.
Bravo. I did not ski.
Six a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers. With no phony sales or pricing games, just the perfect price every day. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com.
And get your reservations in for next Thursday at Steven Singer. Next Thursday night's ravioli night. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick, at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Coming up next week,
what?
We're going to talk to one of the Dude Wipes head wipers.
Head dude?
Not a butt wiper, but
well, I'm sure he is a butt wiper.
Everybody's a butt
I'm
wiper,
a butt
I
wiper.
hope.
I'm a butt
But if
wiper.
not-
Wiping butts go by.
Wiping butts go by.
I got some more information for you, Chick McGee.
For what? I asked no questions. I'm just trying to get out of here.
In New England,
One more hour.
as well as in Philadelphia, sprinkles are often referred to as jimmies. Jimmies.
J-I-M-M-I-E.
Usually used in his ice cream topping.
Well, of course, yes.
Usually. Well, what else could they be used for?
You could use
cupcakes.
Decorating cupcakes.
Yes.
Donuts. I go to every Saturday morning. I go to my donut place and I get my little girl Heart. She likes a chocolate donut with sprinkles.
Ah.
Spoiled.
One of the slang terms for condoms is Jimmy Hat.
Oh, yeah, the old Jimmy hat.
Do you eat a donut every weekend?
No, I get my coffee and then I will watch her eat food.
Oh.
Whatever, Piglet.
Wait a minute. Slow down. What is this, Ace?
We're talking about Jimmys, and Jimmy hats are
a Jimmy hat.
A Jimmy hat. Yeah.
That's a condom slang term.
I had no idea. Why is that?
The girl asked you got a Jimmy hat?
Why wouldn't it be a dick hat?
Because Jimmy is a slang.
Someone answer him, please.
I mean,
Josh.
Because that's not. We don't say that in polite society.
It's a little hard.
Different people have different.
Hey, mister, you got a Jimmy hat?
Yeah, no,
I've never heard Jimmy hat.
That sounds so much better than, hey, mister, you got a dick hat?
I stand corrected.
Boy, that's.
Is Jimmy hat, does it J-I-M-M-I-E or Y?
Yes.
What does it matter?
Oh, it's important. Language
does it
is
really
important.
not matter? Those are letters.
Oh, here
does
you
it
go.
really matter?
Here you go. It's J-I-M-M-Y, I guess correctly. Jimmy hat, according to the dictionary, it's a slang term for condom.
We just told you that.
He had to prove it.
Sometimes called a Jimmy cap.
Why? What?
Why are we here?
Why don't you let us just give us money and send us home? That's fine. It's okay.
Well, go ahead.
British Fisherman Fund.
Fund?
Mm-hmm. What? A British fisherman. That does not make sense. Found. There we go. There's an O missing out of the word. A British fisherman found a tiny Lego shark that had been lost in a cargo ship accident nearly 3 decades ago.
A Lego shark? Like a toy?
The BBC reports Richard West found the plastic toy on the top of his fishing nets off
Dick
Penzance.
West, Tom. Dick West is...
He's got Peronis.
A southern condom. Dick West. And then...
Lego Lost at Sea founder Tracy Williams confirmed the piece is the first ever reported shark from the 51,800 Lego sharks lost off the Tokyo Express cargo ship February 13th, 1997.
What the hell are we talking about?
They have an organization called...
What is going on?
Lego
Lost at Sea? This lady, that's her job?
Yes.
I didn't know there was a problem with Legos Lost at Sea. So there is?
This is an issue?
Enough of a problem that there's a whole...
We found all the MIAs.
Company?
Now we're looking for lost Legos.
For those of you who missed February 13th, 1997, a freak wave and a severe gale swept 62 shipping containers into the sea off Land's End. Oh, they make a great rugby shirt. One of which held 4,756,940 pieces of Lego, much of it sea-themed.
Much of it sea-themed.
Miss Williams
Ironic.
said there have been other recent Lego finds in Cornwall, in the Isle of Man, the Channel Islands, Wales, and Ireland. Woo!
There's the man, chick, holding the Lego shark he found.
That's something, huh?
And there's a hotline for these? Or whatever?
Yeah, Lego Lost at Sea. There's apparently.
How does this story even show up anywhere?
How can there be an organization called the Lego Lost at Sea?
Walk me through the process of you finding the story and saying, "Yeah, we'll do this on the show."
Well, I think you would know this because it's from the BBC, which you enjoy very much.
It's okay. Just because it's on the BBC doesn't mean that we're going to do it as a story. This is a non-story.
It's a human interest story. I just thought it was fascinating that A, all these Legos were lost, and B, there's an organization that gives a rat's ass.
Yeah, that is a lonely, lonely person.
You don't want Tracy Williams' phone number?
No.
Yeah, that does not ring much. It's the first one that's been found in whatever.
Since 97, so
30 years.
So it's an actual toy. How did he find it in the ocean?
It was stuck on his net.
He's a fisherman.
It was on the fishing net.
And he found it in his net.
Yeah, he didn't even land it. He didn't even catch it.
I'd rather work at the stepped on a Lego foot injury hotline. They're going to get some calls.
Yeah, that doesn't get enough punchlines. Stepping on Legos at night. Yeah, are you with me, parents? Who's with me? Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm talking
Hey, these jokes get laughs everywhere I go, okay?
A beloved geologic feature in Utah's Glen Canyon National Recreation Area is no more.
Canyon.
The Double Arch Sandstone Formation collapsed last week.
Whoops.
The National Park Service stated that erosion is the suspected culprit. Well, duh.
Could have been someone stomping on it.
Yeah, it's a hole that was formed in the 190-million-year-old sandstone rocks situated along Lake Powell. And I think the dropping water in Lake Powell had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, the weather.
The dropping water.
This is one of those really cool.
Yeah, natural arches.
Yeah.
It's great.
Kind of sad. Very sad.
You've called Dr. Scholl.
Very sad.
Very
This arch
sad.
I'd never heard of before.
Arch problems. Who's he going to call?
Dr. Scholl. Who would you call?
Dr. Scholl.
I think we're all punch drunk today.
Yeah, something's good.
And who has been punching us? I wonder who it could be.
I haven't seen it collapse this bad.
Yeah, since I stepped on that Lego in the middle of the night.
Since the McDLT back in 1980.
DLT.
Well, that was a big bomb.
Kept the cool side cool and the hot side hot.
Remember that? Jason
Of course,
Alexander
yeah.
did the commercials.
Singing down the street.
The McDLT, and it was an ecological disaster.
Whoa.
It was like
It was so much styrofoam. It was double the styrofoam of.
Yeah,
They use them in South Korea now, I think, probably.
but delicious, by the way.
Well,
Yeah, it wasn't a bad sandwich. It
If
was
you guys
okay.
thought this break was great, we have coming up a postcard finally delivered after 121 years.
You love these dumbass stories, don't you?
Beaver shot.
beaver shot.
You sent him a picture of her beaver?
100 years old.
Okay. If this is a postcard with a picture of a beaver on it, I'm going to be a little interested. But it better have a beaver on it. Animal or otherwise.
Okay.
I'll allow any beaver.
It's not going to.
No, it's not at all, is it? Let me tell you about Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds. I'm listening to smooth jazz right now.
Oh, you lucky
on
bastard.
my Raycon earbuds, and I can get active noise cancellation. I have multi-point connectivity. It lets me pair with 2 devices at once. Plus, the quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging gives me 90 minutes of battery. And the Raycons have that ergonomic optimized gel tips that fit every ear ever made. And plus, the upgraded earbuds, they come in brand new colors. Blush violet, forest green, royal blue, classic black. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Get 20 to 40% off site-wide. That's right. Get up to 40% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
They're the best, and they're half the price. Check out those great Raycon earbuds. We're coming right back. We have a letter addressed to
Raycon's everyday earbuds.
A letter.
You hear what he did? Raycon's everyday earbuds. They're the best.
a letter.
He just woke up.
A letter addressed to Mr. Fisty.
He's drunk.
When we come back,
They're the best.
dear Mr. Fisty, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Ready and action. Hey, we should wake up every morning with Bob and Tom.
That sounds good to me.
No problem here. Sorry, that'd be my phone.
The hell was that? Ready and action. Hey, we should wake up every morning with Bob and Tom.
Well, that sounds good to me.
No problem here.
How's it going?
Morning.
Hey, hold on there, kid. I'm Bob.
And I'm Tom.
From the Bob and Tom Show.
We thought we'd barge in. God.
There's a new one. Hey, kid, hold on there. I'm Bob.
And I'm Tom.
From the Bob and Tom Show.
We do a morning radio show here in town.
Here's the deal. We thought we'd break into your house.
Consarn it. Shoot. Darn it.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, great. Fish again.
You know, we can vote you off this commercial.
You know, Chick wanted Richard Hatch.
What if we paid you to say you liked us?
I think that we can vote you off.
Okay.
Come way down.
And now the news. Oh.
You do sports.
And now the sports.
That would be you, Chick.
Sports terms that sound dirty, but they're not.
Oh, really?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Coming in first place.
Good.
Palming the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Taking it to the hole.
Yeah.
Just don't get your holes mixed up.
Right. Ooh.
Just don't get your holes messed up.
Flip the cord over. Flip the cord over.
I don't want it in my...
I don't know if that's what they're looking for here.
Don't Christ.
How many times have I heard that?
Take two.
A London homeowner who discovered 3 men trying to rob his house had no difficulty in describing one of the suspects. He had no legs.
Ooh, usually in crime, it's the... Usually in crime, it's the police that are stumped, not the criminals.
I know you guys probably aren't interested, but guess what I did this weekend?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you impeach Bush?
No.
Buzz the honey hole.
No.
Flick the minnow? Did you flick the minnow? Flicking the old minnow?
Flicking
wow.
the minnow?
Or did you impeach Clinton?
Bailing out the gravy boat? Is that what you were doing?
Finger the fountain.
Sounds like a wonderful time, but no, I didn't do any of those things. Sorry.
What a boring weekend.
Yeah,
Move on.
yes.
Bounce the bearded clam.
Did you attend the clam twiddling jamboree?
That's it? That's
Wondering
what
if
I
you're gonna
did?
Get to that or not?
Yeah, I double dribbled.
Mm-hmm. Tom did.
I just took his only line. It's okay. I like to think of Bob as the funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Prop, yeah.
It's part of the drinking act. I like to think of Bob as the funny one, and I'm more the philosophical one.
Ah. Really? By the way, you left your headlights on. Socrates.
What's new?
Can you do the other
That's
line?
it?
That's it.
That was the joke?
What was
That's
the other
it?
This one right here. I think of Bob as the funny one. I'm more of the philosophical one.
Really?
Will you shut up and drink your hemlock, please?
I told you to be too hip for you. Hemlock, you know.
Hemlock.
Socrates.
What is it?
Poison.
Does it start with H? What, hemlock? Headlights? What's next?
Hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid?
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, everybody.
That's Chick McGee. He's the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. I see
Yes, I
Josh
am.
Arnold. I can't miss him. because he's right there.
I can't miss Josh.
Well, I wouldn't want you to miss me.
Dude wipes. Are you still using TP? Dump your roll because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude wipes for the best clean, pants down.
What you eating?
It's a little candy bar I call none of your business.
Okay.
Coming up, we're going to be talking to the Dude Wipes head wiper next week. I'm looking forward to that. And I will point out that Josh is in the sidekick chair. It's the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair.
Hi.
And Ace Cosby's joke of the day, of course, is brought to you by our friends at Sleep Number.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Been talking about zoos all day. I saw this on the news the other day. A leopard.
Yeah.
A leopard tried to escape the zoo disguised as a zebra.
Really?
Oh.
But he was spotted.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Well, those were words.
Well, I guess you draw the distinction between stripes and spots. I think it's a profound lesson for the kids.
Profound!
Ace's joke of the day is brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. You can save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or at sleepnumber.com.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. We return now to the Silac Insurance News Desk with Christy Lee.
Undelivered postcard has finally reached its intended destination in Wales 121 years after it was sent. Another BBC great story. The Christmas-themed card was delivered to Swansea Building Society's Craddock Street branch last week, even though it was originally sent in 1903. Staff said they hope to find relatives of a Miss Lydia Davies who previously lived at the address and the card is apparently addressed to.
Audible sigh.
Have you heard it? It says, "Dearest Lydia, you may want to have that burning sensation in your bloomers checked out."
The Royal Mail said it's likely the postcard was put back into its system after being lost in the post for over a century.
Not rain, not snow, turn of the century.
The postcard is written by a man called, I've never seen this name before in my life, Ewart.
Ewart. Or Ewart, maybe.
Who, addressing L, says he is so sorry he cannot pick up a pair of an unknown item. He adds, "I'm sorry, but I hope you're enjoying yourself at home."
So this is just a natural mistake that
somehow this is like a Twilight Zone episode.
Ewart goes on to say that he has about 10 shillings in pocket money, not counting the train fare, so I'm doing all right. Ends the note by urging Lydia to remember me to Mrs. Gilbert and John with love to all.
Okay.
It's like the beginning of one of those Hallmark movies. And then they knock on the door and, are you related to Miss Lydia Fromson or whatever the hell her name was?
Lydia Davies.
And I don't know. And then they start looking into the ancestry and then...
And then they go, "Hey, do you care about this?" And the other character goes, "No, I don't." And then they both look at the camera and go, "Sorry, we wasted your time, folks."
Yeah. Now we return you back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, we really are sorry.
The ancestry guy, this is the meet cute, Josh.
There it is. There it is. I want to talk to the guy who told you about meet cute, and I'm going to run over them with my car. Oh, it's a meet cute. Oh, that's fun. Meet cute.
I'm guessing a woman told him that.
I'll say that for the rest of my days.
I think if you watch the Hallmark movies, they generally have these.
You don't watch Hallmark movies.
No, you don't.
They're on.
You're barely aware.
They're on. So someone in your home is watching Hallmark movies.
It's a fun thing when they meet.
It's a cute thing when they meet.
It's a cute thing.
It can't be a normal. It has to be something unusual. Like she's performing an autopsy.
You know that it's not the meet cute that's the problem. You are the problem.
Sorry, I enjoy a romantic comedy now and then.
No, you don't.
Trust me, this is going to be the beginning of one of those movies. Guarantee it.
Any other stories where we would have been better off playing a Haywood song?
A British woman outraged that her 6-year-old daughter's passport application was rejected.
Okay, we're doing nothing.
The child
Josh, you don't understand. See, she gets her passport rejected, and then
Because the child was named after a Game of Thrones character.
she goes to the State Department and meets the meet cute is
Don't
getting
blame
a new
me.
passport.
Please don't blame me for this.
Oh, I'm blaming you.
The woman, identified only as Lucy, told the BBC that the passport office initially refused the application for her daughter,
Lucy.
named, I don't watch Game of Thrones, so it's Khaleesi. Khaleesi?
Khaleesi, yeah.
Because the name is trademarked by Warner Brothers.
Khaleesi.
The 39-year-old's lawyer says,
"Oh, that's the Dragon Mother.
There is a trademark for Game of Thrones, but it applies to goods and services, not for a person's name."
She's naked a lot.
Oh, I know who Khaleesi is. I'm a nerd.
However, the passport officers reportedly doubled down and told Lucy she would need a letter from Warner Brothers to confirm the daughter is able to use that name.
Huh?
Yes. They have since called Lucy, though, to apologize and said a mistake had been made. And apparently,
They can call her Khaleesi?
Khaleesi can be, no, Lucy's the mother. Khaleesi can be called Khaleesi.
I've lost track.
Wasn't there a guy in The Sopranos named Big Pussy?
Yeah, that was his nickname.
What if
Wasn't his
Well,
name.
there was Big Puss and there was Little Puss.
What if the passport office would allow that?
No, of course not.
So that's some bad parenting, by the way.
You can't name
name your kid.
Pussy.
This is my daughter, Iron Man.
I should have done this story before that one, but a California woman tired of packages being stolen from her post office box made herself an Apple AirTag to track the thieves. Mailed herself, rather. According to officials,
Well,
they
which was
arrested
it?
the two
Made it or
suspects.
mailed it?
She mailed it.
Okay.
The woman's mail was stolen again, and the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Department was able to respond to the theft and track down the suspects using the AirTag.
That's pretty smart.
They found the woman's mail and other items believed to be stolen from other victims. The Sheriff's Department commended the woman for notifying law enforcement rather than attempting to contact them on her own. Yeah, it was pretty smart.
Yeah.
I don't know what an AirTag looks like.
They're just about this big.
And you just put it in an envelope and mail it, I guess, huh?
Like a flat bottle cap.
I have it right here.
You have one there?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
About the size of a quarter.
Is that so you can find your keys?
Like a flat bottle cap.
Oh, that's cool.
Saves my life.
Size of a quarter.
Like a flat bottle cap.
Those are all very valid, Pat. I'm sorry that we're dealing with two.
No,
just two of us.
I'm in their boat. I'm in the same boat.
That's nice.
Isn't that nice? A reporter in Wyoming's been caught using artificial intelligence to create fake quotes in news articles. Powell Tribune reporter C.J. Barker. God, I can't read today. I'm done. It's Baker.
Down, CJ.
It's C.J. Baker began noticing the
wouldn't have
irregularities in news stories published by the...
Wait. So this is your beef now? Chrissy can just make up the names and you're okay with it? Because we don't...
Well, what's the big damn deal?
I'm so sorry, but look at Christy. She is completely done.
I want to hear more about that postcard that got lost and then all of a sudden found, and then
Christy can't wait to get away from us.
found a Lego. And
Going to
then,
Chicago and be with my girls.
Yes, I don't blame you.
Powell Tribune reporter C.J. Baker began noticing the irregularities in news stories published by the Cody Enterprise, a competing newspaper. However, the dead giveaway came in an article about the comedian Larry the Cable Guy being chosen as the Grand Marshal of a local parade. Apparently, that's when they realized that obviously Larry the Cable Guy was not going to be in Wyoming and realized they were just making things up pretty much.
What? I mean, that doesn't sound that unrealistic.
I don't know what I just heard.
It says, the article regarding Larry the Cable Guy read as follows. The 2024 Cody Stampede Parade promises to be an unforgettable celebration of American independence led by one of comedy's most beloved figures. And it said, the structure ensures that the most critical information is presented first, making it easier for readers to grasp the main points quickly. In other words, the instructions from the AI thing ended up...
So you didn't
In
even
there?
tell us that.
So that's the part.
So that's the story.
Okay,
You
yeah.
left it out of the whole story. God, I'm sick of this.
We've got to. Okay, if we're going to read all the news stories twice, it's going to gum up the works. You left that entire part
That's
out.
the whole story.
It must have been skipped on the printer.
Yeah.
The printer didn't print it.
The printer's the problem. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, so the instructions for AI showed up in the story, and that was the giveaway.
And apparently, I'm not sure if...
And that's almost a story.
The quote is fake or not.
Almost.
Maybe AI can help this guy find a new gig.
Maybe AI can help me find a new gig.
Looks like Al anyway.
Oh, God.
Okay, what else you got?
A battle between a man and a Florida county over his man cave built from shipping containers may be coming to an end. WKMG reports that earlier this year, a magistrate ruled in favor of Brevard County that Mr. Joe Traska's stacked containers broke building codes and had to be taken down. However, Mr. Traska and the county have managed to reach a compromise in a recent hearing. If approved by county commissioners, Mr. Traska will be able to keep his man cave as long as he changes the exterior so it doesn't look like shipping containers anymore.
Think his marriage is over? Fighting for the right to keep your man cave? Made him shipping containers.
Please don't make me go into that house with her.
Yeah, anything to get on. I've seen some of those adapted shipping containers.
Right.
They can be kind of cool.
They kind of can. Yeah, you're right.
Good for this guy. Doesn't have a basement. Wants a nice cave made out of a freight car.
Yeah. Those shipping containers can be nice dwellings. I saw one that housed about 30 illegal aliens.
I knew you were going to say that.
You knew I was going to say that?
Fortunately, it had proper air conditioning and ventilation. I think we can move on to that.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of caves, we have a story for you, Josh.
Missouri is home to a massive stash of cheese housed in underground caves.
Is that right?
Did you know about this?
I didn't.
Missouri's cheese caverns were once dug for mining purposes, but were converted for food storage because they are so amenable to climate control. According to Food and Wine magazine, the U.S. government developed a cheese surplus in the 1980s and converted it to government cheese or American cheese that is believed to be stored in these caves.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Weird.
Huge caves full of cheese.
How long
And it's just rotting there?
I was going to say, how long does cheese stay good?
Well, that's why it's down there. It stays Gouda. I mean, Christy.
You proud of yourself? What are you laughing at?
You see, it stays Gouda down there.
Yeah, explain it to me. Yeah, I need to know. Yeah.
It's cool.
I wonder what part of Missouri.
Doesn't say. I wish I could tell you.
There's a whole page of the story missing.
Yeah, this is all I have.
This will be like an Ocean's 11 movie where they break into the big cheese thing. And was this, in fact, government cheese, I assume? Remember the big thing in government cheese a few years ago?
It says it's converted. It's government cheese or American cheese, yes.
Wasn't there a big thing where they were giving away government cheese?
Sure.
I thought that's what government cheese was free cheese from the government.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
No one is still listening on it.
Flavored like limestone.
They gave up on us 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, thank you, Brad, for the effort. I got one that'll make you mad.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Josh, you're gonna get mad about this one.
All right.
Because the headline, I think this headline misrepresents the truth.
Okay.
The headline is humpback whales are among animals who manufacture and wield tools.
All right. Okay. Interesting.
Now, to wield tools, you need a hand. You need hands, right?
Well, I mean, okay, yeah.
What are they using as a tool?
Well, it says the researchers know that whales create so-called bubble nets to hunt, and that they manipulate what they call this tool, the bubble nets, in ways to maximize their food intake. So they're creating these
nets out of bubbles from their mouths?
Yeah.
Oh.
But would you consider that a tool?
I wouldn't consider that wielding. You're right. But that's, It
sounds like you're hunting with whale farts.
It kind of does. Boy, I bet those are effective in stunning your prey.
Remember that we had that video of the plume?
Oh, that's right.
Wasn't it hippos?
We had a whale plume.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very rough. But that leads to this.
I actually have a story about a humpback whale. Did you see this? It's in the news this morning. A young humpback has been freed from fishing tackle that had entangled its tail during an almost 24-hour rescue operation in Sydney Harbor.
Oh.
The whale immediately began swimming toward the Pacific Ocean after government wildlife rescuers removed the ropes late this morning. The distressed whale was first reported by operators of a whale watching cruise ship in the harbor yesterday afternoon. A rescue attempt involving boats, helicopters, and drones began and resumed at first light today. The whale expert said the animal was breathing like it was fatigued, and he may have been tangled a long time before being noticed, but everything seems to be A-okay. He went back to the ocean.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What kind of whale is this?
Humpback.
Is this
one of them
genuine swimming whale?
That's right.
Is that what this is?
Swimming toward Japan, where he'll get eaten. They'll slaughter him first.
Don't they make shoe polish out of them or something?
We have a letter before we go.
Okay.
Very important. Dear Mr. Fisty.
Yes, I'm here.
I need your advice.
All right.
What is this? Ask Fisty? Is that what this is?
Apparently.
All right.
I need your advice, please. I am purchasing new work gloves. Mr. Fisty, do you prefer leather, cloth, or mechanical gloves?
I like the leather. It's very supple against my knuckles.
Oh, very good. Well, thank you, Mr. Fisty. What are you doing this weekend, Mr. Fisty?
Oh, I'm going to go grab a bite to eat with a lady.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I'm trying.
Here we go.
Oh, gosh.
What are you going to try for, Mr. Fisty?
Third base.
Well, you don't need your whole fist for that, do you?
Well, third base is home plate for you, right? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Carrie Underwood is back for NBC's Sunday Night Football, chick.
I like that Carrie Underwood. Plucky.
Yeah, 12th consecutive season. And Brett Michaels.
That's why people watch NFL football is because Carrie Underwood's on it.
Well, it's part of the excitement, chick.
I met her.
It is not.
Have you heard my story about me?
They could put Josh on doing stand-up before the game, and the same number of people would watch Carrie Underwood.
You met Carrie Underwood.
I waited all day for it. So this is an old song. We changed the word.
Josh, hey, you said they manufactured tasteless poison.
Yes.
So the person can't taste it.
Right. None the wiser.
Can they taste it if you put it in, say, a Diet Pepsi?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Josh,
oh my God! What did you do?
Josh, tell us about meeting Ms. Underwood.
Oh, I wanted to get an autograph from her for my mom. My mom's a big fan, and I had a piece of paper and a pen, and I walked up to Carrie Underwood, and she turned to me and saw the paper and pen in my hand, and I said, I suppose you want my autograph? And she giggled.
Oh,
you got to laugh. Yeah,
there you go. And didn't sign the paper and take it out of my face.
Did you get the autograph?
I did.
Oh, very sweet.
And I gave it to my mother.
Oh,
lovely, lovely gift.
And real quick, this is for Ace, Brett Michaels of Poison, Stephen Piercy of Rat, Nuno Betancourt of Extreme, and Dave the Snake Sabo of Skid Row are among the artists that are going to be featured in a new documentary called Nothing But a Good Time, The Uncensored Story of 80s Hair Metal. It premieres September 17th on Paramount Plus. Chick, you're going to be right in front of your TV.
So
It's gonna be all over
that.
You going to stream it or buy a hard copy?
Be sure and watch it quickly. Paramount Plus about ready to shut things down.
And I love Paramount Plus, and I'm saddened by this.
Yep.
I thought there was a merge or something.
Yeah, hopefully they don't
merging.
shut it down.
They just shut down their studio, right?
Right.
Not
Hopefully
the
they
streaming
keep the plus.
part.
Well, let's start with this. And
I haven't finished
never
Deep
show
Space
this.
Nine.
Let's do that.
Nothing.
Thank you
but
very
a
much.
good
Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a more elegant manner because the whole thing is done online. The way it works is you go online, you fill out a brief questionnaire, you will get matched with a licensed therapist. Some 35,000 therapists are participating in this program. By the way, you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. And as I indicated, the therapy is also done online, so it's a lot more convenient. So you can find out about that best version of you. Don't spend too much time online comparing yourself to everybody else going, ugh, they're better than I am. No, they're not. Comparison is the thief of joy. And therapy is important, and it's important for you to focus on you. And it's not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength. So find out about therapy and about doing it online. And it's going to be a lot more flexible, a lot more convenient, and suited to your schedule. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. So stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. This portion of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp. Coming up, the profound nature of life, the meaning of history is next. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom.
Larry, the cable guy. Larry, good morning.
It's good to see you. But I got to tell you, I had a horrible nightmare.
Last night?
Last night.
Really?
Before I come in here, I dreamt I drank the world's largest margarita. And woke up this morning, there was salt on the toilet lid. Thank God I didn't eat the worm in there, I'll tell you that much. I tell you what, I was madder than a skinhead watching the Jeffersons. I tell you what.
Brett Michaels is our guest, and can we talk music for just a second?
Sure.
You got a lot of TV stuff going on, of course, but this all started for you as a musician.
Right.
And let's go way, way back. Very first band that actually had a gig that you were in.
That was Laser. And let me explain the ridiculousness of the comedy of errors that is my life. We decided we wanted the AC/DC Lightning Bolt /Kiss Z. It was like an S. So we were Laser, L-A-Z-E-R. Right. Then we had no money for a backdrop like Kiss had, right? So we decided we took one of the old school, I'm going way back, old school bed sheets. You remember they used to make those 3D looking bedspreads that have like a tiger or a, so we had the band Laser with a tiger backdrop. That was our backdrop. And then we went to Chess King, where we bought.
Love it.
Yes.
Chess King. Are they even still around anymore?
No, wait. I'm going back a few years.
I know you are.
I got our members only jackets, and we stopped into Chess King at the Capital City Mall, and they only had 3 of the 4 aluminum foil looking members only chromish jackets, and 3 of the 4 members had to walk around with it, and the other member, the drummer, was left out, and then we would change off the jackets. And we had our first gig in Marlin, or my friend Marlin at Jan's basement, charged 25 cents, and about 6 of the neighborhood kids came down, and we played a couple Kiss songs, and then what we didn't know, we just put the record on. And played along. We played along. Like, we don't know all of this song. We know the beginning of Rock and Roll All Night, and we went to we referenced the album after that.
Look at that.
Great.
Laser.
And may I ask what particular hair configuration was happening for you at that point?
It was, again, a combination of awful. We hadn't gotten that far.
A combination of awful and what?
We hadn't gotten
the other part.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. I know that a little bit.
We have a phone call.
Hold on. Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, man, it's Donnie.
Hey, Donnie.
Hang on 1 second, Donnie. We got a special guest in the studio.
Hey, is Brett there?
He's here.
Brett's here, yeah.
Hey, Donnie.
Thought you, it ain't poison, just like Journey with that Puerto Rican from Mexico. I'll say it right to Neil.
That's right.
But Christy, could you make it any more obvious?
What?
We was just talking at work making fun of you.
What?
What are you talking about?
Is that Hurricane Earl in your panties? Or you just happy to see him today?
Thanks, Donnie.
All right, thanks, Donnie.
Thanks very much.
And if the Belgians don't like it, the fries of today are fundamentally Parisian, according to food historian Pierre Leclerc, who said in an interview with the paper, which was published on International Belgian Friday, as if to add flame to the oil.
Pommes frites.
What is a pommes frites?
A French fry.
French fry.
Oh.
Yes, Ace, you have a question.
Well, you know, Tom, the first French fries weren't fried in France.
What?
Huh? They were fried in grease.
In Ace's defense, he's done that before, and none of you remembered it.
No, I remember it.
No, I don't.
At least finally it made sense.
There's a fair amount of acting on air sometimes, chick.
Words have different
What's a duck fried in? What's a duck fried in? Turkey. Turducken.
That isn't even a joke.
He may be having a stroke.
It's as bad as that crap over there.
That isn't even a joke.
Wait a minute.
No,
What does a duck fight in?
No, it's a duck fried in.
Oh, what is a duck
fried in turkey.
Yeah, turducken. They put that.
Jeff, there's nothing there, man.
There's not a joke there.
You know what? There's the country turkey.
That is not a joke in any language.
Look, we need to. Can we box this up?
I am a professional comedian.
Let's send this to the Comedy Institute and see what they say.
Hey, Tom, do Jeff a favor and don't tell the people where he's performing this weekend.
Abide by their decision.
I've burned through all my A material in here, all right?
Already? You just got here 25 minutes ago.
Oh, I got to write some new stuff.
Bob and Tom show.
Bob and Tom and Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Hey,
Steven, how did you make your living, Steven?
You know, I made my living in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For the last 20 years, I've been a cop.
Uh-huh.
I understand Christy Lee is having some second thoughts about moving.
No, she already moved.
A lot of people don't know, but for 5 of the last 20 years, I've also been a real estate broker.
Really?
We had no idea. I love open houses, man. Sunday, I show up. Meet the owners and say, "You get out the car! You get on the ground!" Yeah, it's crazy what happened.
Steven Seagal!
Yeah.
You Steven Seagal!
Yeah, I get that a lot, man.
And then you Steven Seagal!
Yeah. Hey, back up, man.
I said,
I made my living in the movies.
I'm an ass whooping by Steven Seagal.
For the last 2 seconds, I've been a bitch slapper. Steven Seagal. No, man.
Wow, you have sound effects and everything, huh, Steven?
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
People were taking the chicken from Chick-fil-A and putting it on Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Wait.
Josh, what do you say?
Josh is leaving right now.
Josh is leaving.
Okay, let's go.
With Christy Lee and Chick McGee. You guys rock. Christy Lee's got nice rap.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
That sounded insane.
I feel bad for you who didn't hear the rest of the show this morning. It has really, really been something.
Yeah, it has.
See, the goal is to get him off. See, you get him kind of off base.
Time now for today.
See, I thought we were all supposed to work together.
Yeah, that's what I think.
We're a team, right?
I think his goal is to whatever happens. That's his goal, I think.
That's not a bad goal.
What's the date today? Okay, 23. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh.
This is kind of controversial.
Yeah?
I think. On this date in
Abortion?
1966.
It's a controversial topic.
Just when I thought it couldn't get worse.
I thought
We got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I somehow blame him.
Me?
1966, the first photograph was taken of what?
The Loch Ness Monster.
No.
What year?
1966.
First
Mars.
The first photograph of Earth taken from the moon.
Oh.
Remember this? It was famous because they brought it back and they couldn't get it back from Walgreens for 6 days.
You guys are going to love it, trust me.
Yeah, they got the matte finish. Yeah. Let's see now. You'll like this one, Josh.
All right.
In 1974, John Lennon reported seeing a UFO in New York City. So I think it was probably someone throwing a frisbee at Yoko because she was singing. Quiet her down, for God's sake. Let's see now. On this date in 1989, Pete Rose banished from baseball, officially in 1989.
Good documentary on HBO or Max or whatever they're calling it right now. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. And then, let's see, This is interesting. In the year 2000, the first episode of Survivor aired.
That was a big deal.
Still on the air.
Yeah.
Boy, somebody in this room couldn't get enough of Survivor.
I know. That was one of the, I was listening hardcore to the show when that was going on. I loved it. Yeah, most of what you...
Remember the name of the guy that won it?
Couldn't wait.
Yeah, the taxes guy.
He passed away, didn't he?
Yes. No, it turned out to be an actor with the same name.
No, because he's on some reality show now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I thought he died too, but it was just somebody with the same name.
Yeah, he was naked all the time.
Richard Hatch.
Richard Hatch. Very good.
And then the guy that was his... that he bonded with, the older guy, he did pass away.
Okay.
Oh, Rudy, right?
Yeah, but
Rudy?
Yeah, Richard Hatch was eventually went to prison for tax evasion. Apparently, he won $1 million and didn't report it. So
like
when
nobody knew?
Yeah, when he won $1 million on what was then the most watched television show of the year. But in the year 2000, and still on the air, and still hosted by Jeff Probst.
Yeah, Jeff's still doing it.
And Jeff's like the Dick Clark. He looks the same age he did 20 years ago. Now, happy birthday to Louis XVI.
I didn't see the first 15, so I can't jump in.
He's the king of France that tried to ban smoking and they cut his head off. Isn't that what it was? Something like that? I can't remember. Here we go.
Here we go.
You'll know this one. Born in 1912. The star of Singin' in the Rain.
Gene Kelly?
Yes. One of the great straight male dancers.
There are quite a few straight male dancers.
I mean, Donald O'Connor was straight,
Yes.
too.
Danny Kaye.
He was in there.
Fred Astaire.
I believe Debbie Reynolds was straight as well.
Christopher Walken,
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Derek Hough.
Yeah.
Ricky Martin.
Gene Kelly sadly died, ironically, of a lightning strike.
Singing in the rain. You see, that'll get you.
When you chances.
Hello, lamppost.
Hello. Singing in the rain.
I like when he danced with Jerry, the mouse.
Again, with the tasteless poison. Let's see. Here's an easy one.
That was an American in Paris.
Here we go, Josh. Born in 1931. Portrayed Jeannie in I Dream of Jeannie.
Oh, Jesus.
Barbara Eden?
There's nothing that's happened this century that he pays any attention to.
Yeah, if given a choice.
This is today in history.
If given a choice, I would have gone with Elizabeth Montgomery. Bewitched.
Over Barbara Eden.
Just so hot.
Would if we're Jeannie and Bewitched on, would they have like a war now? Would they'd have to they could fight?
Oh
yeah, they'd eventually meet up.
Genie powers and the witch powers.
Fighting.
I'd love to do some eating at that.
What?
Jeannie Powers sounds like a realtor.
You want your home sold? I'm the girl to do it. I'm Jeannie Powers.
The great Keith Moon, drummer for The Who, born in this date in 1946.
Have they ever admitted that Animal from the Muppets is based off?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
he has to be.
Yeah, they Rudy, 1948.
Rudy.
Yeah, remember Rudy?
By all accounts,
Notre Dame Rudy?
Yeah. By all accounts, an awful person. And
I met him.
The entire movie's made up. And
You met him, Pat?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was kind of a flashy guy. Not what I expected. Out in Vegas, I met him.
Happy birthday, Rick Springfield.
Vegas.
Oh.
You met him in Vegas?
You heard that he got Jesse's dog.
Oh, really?
I really wanted the girl.
Yeah, but got the dog.
Darn it.
Nice dog.
Remember, that was the name of his album, Working Class Dog or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shelley Long, who played Diane in Cheers, and apparently has taken a long time off of acting ever since.
No, she's done plenty.
Okay.
Modern Family she was great in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she still out there?
Yeah.
I thought she retired.
It was a career mistake, but she still did plenty.
Do you know who this guy is? Ray Park?
Yes, he played Darth Maul. He's a martial artist / movie guy.
Born in 1970.
He played Toad in X-Men.
He also came up with the idea of having marked areas to leave your car instead of just everyone double.
A bit of willy-nilly.
Double
I'm Mr. Park.
Parking.
That was him, huh?
Called it Ray
Park?
Ray Park.
They put lights there at the mall?
That's right. You know what we need?
His father also was in a wheelchair.
Our spaces. Oh, yeah?
Roller?
Handicap park.
A handicap
Oh,
park.
okay, sorry. This is for This is for you, Josh. Julian Casablancas.
Why? Oh, the Strokes?
The Strokes.
Yeah.
Drunkest show I've ever seen.
I saw them live at Mississippi Nights. They were fantastic.
They were great.
Yes.
He was so drunk he dropped the mic and they couldn't find it.
Yikes.
The band kept playing. The roadies came out with flashlights looking around for the mic. It was a great show. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules or just scroll down to the